This is an album that I've been wanting to speak about for a minute. Okay, not really an album that I want to speak about, but this is an album that or a rapper, I should say, not an album. Well, the album drops today. Not man, I got to tell you, I'm glad to finally be up in here. I'm finally glad. It was taking me a minute to get the system going. So yeah, it was taking me a minute to get the system going, but I'm glad that I finally got up in here. I gotta tell you, man, this is an album right here that I've been wanting to speak about for a minute. The Future album that's coming out. And I want to know what your guys' thoughts are if you're going to check out the album. But the main thing that I want to ask here is I want to ask, can this man rap? And let me make sure how we're getting everybody set up here. I just want to make sure everything's coming in correctly. Like I said, I'm streaming on multiple platforms. So bear with me for a minute, y'all. Just want to make sure all this is going good first. Here we go. Yo, can y'all hear me okay? All right. Whatever. May have to jump back on the TikTok in a minute, but we'll keep it running. We'll keep it running. Yo, so what's good? What's good? I'm just getting started here. But yes, the Future album is coming out, so I'm going to be ready for this. It comes out in about an hour. So I'm glad to have been able to jump on this stream right before this album came out. And the question I have for y'all that are just joining in, what are your thoughts on Future of the rapper? Oh, what up, Mr. Freeze? I think it's finally coming in. I was going to disconnect this because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. We're going to roll with it the way it is. Because, you know, the talk be doing that sometimes. Sometimes it be tripping. But it's all good. You said what? I'm trying to see if I can see your comment right here. Shout out, Mr. Freeze. Appreciate you, Nicaragua One. All right, what's up? See some of the people jump in chat. You said Future top 10 all times? Come on, man. I've heard some of your takes, dog. I've heard some of your takes, and you've always been like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got some good takes, man. You got some good takes. So I'm kind of surprised to hear you say that. I'm kind of surprised, man. Like you've always had some like pretty good takes. And I would think that you're like kind of I mean, I know that that's the type of music that you like, but I would think that for Future, I think a lot of his songs sounds the same. And yo, Mr. Freeze, let's get some people up in here. Don't forget, double tap the screen so we can get some people up in here, because I really want to know what a lot of people's thoughts are of Future. Yeah. Thank you, fam. Yeah, let's get some likes up here so we can get the conversation started. Hold on for just a second. I want to make sure that you guys' chats are coming through on the screen. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's make sure of that. So, all right, here we go. Y'all want to make sure I see y'all coming in. Give me one. All right, here we go. Let me just check one other thing real quick, and then I'm gonna jump back with you real quick. I just want to make sure I have all this set up correctly for y'all. Wait up, give me one moment. Give me 1 second. All right, and then we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it with Future, like for real. Like, you gotta know like what y'all think about this. Okay, so you were saying Future top 10 of all time. I gotta say, I mean, what do you think? You said you give the unpopular opinion, but numbers will back it up. See, that's what we always say on these streams, man. Is that what it always is about? It's always just about the numbers, Or can it be about other things? Like, what about the culture? Like, is it about the culture? I mean, I've already heard a couple of the tracks come out already. I've heard a few of the tracks, so I haven't heard all of it, but I'm going to check for some of the other ones. And I will listen to the album, because you're right. We got to listen to the album, right? And see what he's coming with. I'm encouraged. I'm curious, I should say, to hear what the beats are going to sound like. Like, I don't know if Metro Boomin or whoever is doing his production. I was looking up some of the people that were doing the production, but I'm curious to see. Like, listen, I'll put out the track list right now. I think I have it over here. I don't have it on this screen, but I have it on the other screen. Thank you for the lights coming in, by the way. I have it on the screen right here where he has, I think it's about 13 tracks. Or no, 22. 22 tracks, and I believe it's 21 Savage, Drake, some other people that he's featuring. Yeah, man, we'll have a panel discussion on this to ask some people what they think. Shout out King Charles. I got you in the chat. I got you right here. I'm gonna get a couple more people up in here. And yeah, once we have some people up in here, you know, as long as everybody's real with it and speaks some real stuff and they ain't trolling, we'll have a real chat. And I'd like to know some of your thoughts on what you think about Future as a rapper. There's other albums that are coming out right now too, but I think that this is the big album that's coming out. You know what I mean? Like, this album right here that's coming out is going to be the big one. All right, can you guys see the chats? Are the chats finally coming through on here? All right, there they are. I couldn't see you guys on the chat screen for a minute. All right, Nicaragua Saint. Hopefully I got you right here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I see you guys. We're doing some new features today. I want to get the chat screens up here. All right. You said old dudes better wake up. Old dudes better wake up. Future is my top 15 of all time. All right, I got you coming in on the screen. Let me see. You also no. There's another Future fan too right here on another platform. Let me just make sure you're coming in. Cool, because I don't see you yet. I don't see you yet on my chat. Mr. Freeze, you said, side note, Drake has a bunch of unreleased music that just dropped on SoundCloud today. Oh, okay. Thank you for the likes coming in. For real? I gotta check that out. What's the link? What's the link to the Drake songs that dropped today? Like I said, I mean, I know he's featured on Future's album. Let me see. I should just pull it up real quick right now. But yeah, Nicaragua Saint, you're definitely a Future fan, right? Top 15 rappers? Let me ask you this. Is it top 10 features or he's a top 10 rapper of all time? I'm looking at the features list that he has, but is that what you're going to say? Let me make sure I got you right here. I want to make sure you're coming in right here. For some reason, I don't see you coming in on the chat, Mr. Freeze. Some of your chats are coming in a little. It's not you. I just got to make sure that the settings are right for here for you. All right. You said Spirit's birthday. Wait, is that the name of the SoundCloud account? So I didn't know that Drake dropped a bunch of unreleased tracks today. How many tracks was it that he dropped? Jared had came in and said goated. Nice. That's cool. We got some fans up in here. That's for real. We got some fans. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this track list is looking like real quick. I mean, we see the track list, but okay, so of course he's gonna have production for Metro Boomin. I mean, I'm not surprised to hear that. Drake and Young Thug, I think, is on the album. He doesn't say it right here on the track list. He just has the name of the songs right here, as you can see. But yeah, probably no. He has 22. If you're talking about the track list, he has 22 songs on this album that's coming out. But okay, so people say go. See, this is my question. I'll look that up on SoundCloud. Let me put that up on my list because yes, I definitely want to hear that. Let me. You said what was the name of the Drake one, real quick? Okay, let me make sure I get that. SoundCloud. I'll put that in right here. Probably can't play the songs because I don't want to get the copyright. But thank you for the likes, fam, coming in. SoundCloud. Is that like his like burner account or something on SoundCloud? It's got it. Okay, nice. I'll check it out. I'll check that out. I heard producers say Future was a actual wizard. He be levitating in the studio. Yeah, right. They were all drinking that. They were all drinking that. You know, all on that Molly. That's what it was. I was loving because they were on that Molly. That's exactly what it was. But nah, I mean, this is my point about Future. This is my point, is that I feel that he's cool. Like, I mean, we were talking about this the other day. He's definitely the king of the whole mumble rap generation, right? He's the person of the mumble rap generation. But the issue, I mean, I don't even know if it's really an issue. It's just the only thing I have with him is that I feel like a lot of his songs sound the same. Hey, wait, I just want to make sure I got your guys' comments coming in. Hold on. Give me a second, yo. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. For what I'm saying is that I feel like I like Future. I think some of his stuff is cool. Like, his music serves a purpose. You know, like, it definitely serves a purpose, and it's for a certain time of what's going on. But the issue that I have with him is that a lot of his songs just sound the same. Like I heard the videos of some of his songs. That, you know, like I said, I can't really play them because I don't want the stream to get flagged. But let's see if we can find one of the songs. I don't know if they're released yet. I don't know if this is one of them. Let me see. I mean, who cares? We'll just play it.
Diamond through the racks, I was rushing. Real water diamond, they were less. That's the order models, pull his luck. Presidential time, and they ain't luck. Till flying done, can't be touched. All this money, young, counting up. Flip the ton, if it ain't enough. Took it out the bottom of the mud. Breaking out the bottle, getting more. Shooting stars, pulling up in rows. Mouth around, slipping through the door. Heavy motion, drinking, ain't slow. Cut a blank check till it broke. Real one, so it's turn to go. Through the money, turn to hood, though. Never judge a nigga when he goes.
That beat was cool. I like the beat though.
Diamond through the racks, I was rushing. Real water diamond, they were less. That's the order models, pull his luck. Presidential time, and they ain't luck. Till flying done.
Yeah, you're right though. It does sound like a beat.
Be touched out his money.
Hold on, let me play it over here. It does sound like a beat that you would levitate on. So, Mr. Freeze, you're definitely right about that. Like, oh yeah, Mr. Freeze. Okay, there you go. The one with Drake. Yeah, that album's dope. I do like that album. You're right about that. That's like one of the only albums, the one with Drake, that I actually like Future on. Like, I like that one where Future comes on. And like Drake is dope on that album. That's like one of my favorite albums too, man. It's like a side note album too. It's like not really like a big album. It was a big album because obviously it's Drake and Future, but it wasn't like, massively promoted. It was just kind of like, yo, we just dropped this album. Like, you're right. There was a lot of dope tracks on that album. I will agree with you on that. The beats on that album. I mean, yo, I ain't gonna front. The dude got hits. Like, shout out for the likes coming. He got hits. And that's not really the issue that I'm saying. The issue is not like, does he have hits? And I'll say this. There's not really an issue with Future. Okay? There's not really an issue with him. And I want to let some people up in a second, man. I'm just getting started and making sure this whole thing was working right. You know how it is, man. Sometimes these apps be doing some weird stuff. But yo, if you guys are still in the chat, I'm gonna let you on. Hold on. Yeah, I wanted to see why some of y'all chats weren't coming up in this other place, but go ahead, yo. I'm gonna give y'all the floor. Let's just make sure we don't cut each other off. But yeah, go ahead, man. Let me do it like this. Maybe one of the people that I tried to accept jumped off. Give me a second. Let's see. We'll run it back. The track while we wait. Yo, thanks again for the support, man. I tried to get one of the peoples up here, but I don't know. I guess they might have denied the request, which is all good. I was going to get them up in here to speak, to see what was up. That's the one thing. It's like sometimes when you get these debates going, you got people just like talking over each other and everything. I hate that crap sometimes. But yeah, man. What was I saying? Future. Let me hear this. I want to hear some other tracks that he got on this album. Listen, everything, especially in hip hop, has its time and its place. Like, Future makes the type of music where you're at the club. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure you guys can hear me all right. Like, you're at the club and everybody's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where Future's music comes in. I feel like, other than that, that's it. Like, there's really nothing else that he brings to the table other than partying and have a good time. I mean, that's what it is, man. It's party music. It's party music, just like these streamers that you see right here. That's all they do, man. It's just, it's no content that's really, like, telling us something different. Okay? And that's the only issue that I have with Future. I'm going to play this in a minute, too. The Damon Dash. You guys got to see this. You guys got to see that. Like, that just was weird. He has some tracks that make you think, bro, okay, what are the names of the tracks? Do you have the tracks? I wouldn't doubt it. But my question is do you have those tracks that make you think? Does he have them? I mean, I'd like to hear them. Like, I'll look them up. All right, hold on. Cool, thank you for that. I'll put it on my list. I'll put it on my list of tracks, and I'll tell you, man, I'll tell you the truth. Like, when you guys give me names of songs to go look at, I go look at these songs. Like, I don't just like say like, oh, okay, I'm gonna write it down and then I never do anything with it. Like, nah, man. I actually will make a note of it. I go back. I listen to some of the music, just like some of the homies were telling me yesterday, like, oh, check out this rapper, check out my stuff, or check out my music. I'll go and I'll do that because, you know, I'm a real hip hop head like that. Like, I don't just listen to rappers who are famous. I listen to rappers who are up and coming. To tell you the truth, as a matter of fact, I actually prefer to listen to rappers that are up and coming. Never stop. I'll listen to it after the stream. I just don't want to. I mean, the stream is already probably going to get maybe flagged for that song. But I think that song that I just played might be a new one. So it might not have hit the streaming services yet. Hold on. Never Stop, okay. I got that right here. Never Stop, Future. Well, we're going to see what he comes with on this new album. You know what I find that was really interesting was that according to this new album, from what I've heard so far, like the songs that I've heard so far and how I've heard him rapping with Drake and stuff like that. You know what's interesting is that he doesn't really sound like, especially on that track, he doesn't really sound like he's mumbling. It actually sounds like he's rapping for once. That's one thing that I will credit to him. Like, I'll be like, well, he's actually was like, oh, da, 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 da. Like, I was like, oh, okay, he's actually rapping here for once. Oh yeah, Nicaragua says, oh yeah, never stop is crazy. Yeah, man, I got some people up here on the other platforms chatting too. I'm trying to have it come in on the screen all at once, but I guess we got to go back and figure out the other platforms. But at least YouTube is coming up on the screen. But yeah, I got people up on other platforms. But yeah, somebody said never stop, go crazy. Nicaragua, shout out. The Most High. You said, nah, most this sheesh been trash for 20 years. The Most High with the University of Michigan stamp. Shout out U of M. That's where I went to school for a minute. I went to U of M for a minute. Yeah, tell us more, man. Tell us why you feel that way. Why do you feel like most of it's been crazy? Or most of it's been trash? Hold on. Rantuna says that Caesar Face meets Frankie Pulser is going to be dope. Okay. Yeah, I got to peep that out, man. I got to peep that out. I like Caesar Face, so you know what I'm saying? Other than Iceman, music been kind of slow this year. Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that. On that, but I mean, I think that what's it called? I think that J. Cole dropped a good album. Like, did he not? Did J. Cole not drop a decent album? I thought J. Cole dropped a decent album. Like, now I'll admit it might have gotten a little overshadowed because of the Drake album that came out. It might have got a little distracted. But for the most part, I mean, J. Cole put out a good album. We can't deny that, right? We can't deny that. Yeah, J. Cole put out a good album, man. Now, I don't think that J. Cole really got the love that he was supposed to get or the desire that he was supposed to get, you know what I'm saying? But J. Cole definitely dropped a great album. Yo, Mr. Freeze, here. Let me get you up in here and say what you want to say. So I can see why the chats. I want to get the chats coming in from the TikTok, but why don't you jump in here? Why don't you request and then speak your mind on future? Because I got some other people listening in that might want to hear you. I know you always have interesting takes. You want to jump on the mic real quick and then we'll get a few more people? Because, yeah, it's good that you speak your mind and tell them how you feel about Future. And that way I can hear what you got to say. Because I know some people like to hear different perspectives. So let me see if I could, or here, let me just see if I could do this. Give me a second. I mean, I had you right there for a second. For some reason, it's not letting me send you the invite. But if you request, man, if you want to come up, I'll let you come up and speak your truth if you want to come up. But so far, you said J. Cole did. I think it got overshadowed because he dropped out of the battle. Yeah, man, I completely agree with that. Like, I think he definitely got overshadowed because he dropped out of the battle. Like, if he had never dropped out of the battle, I think maybe people might have took it more seriously. Damn, I know. Imagine how that must feel too. I'm sure he did all right though. I'm sure he did all right. I mean, he had a cool little rollout and stuff. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me look something up real quick. But yeah, I agree with you, man. Had he not jumped out of the battle, it might have done a little bit better for his career. Because yeah, exactly. I've heard some other people say this. Like jumping out of the battle is not really hip hop in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really hip hop, man. You know what I mean? Like, and the reason why I say that too, on top of that, because you could say like, oh, maybe he just didn't want to be part of it anymore. But you see, the problem with J. Cole, and I agree with that, is that he yeah, man, he didn't basically. Okay, wait, I think I see you coming in. Like he dissed Kendrick, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, my bad, my bad." Hey, King Charles, I'll get you up in here to say what you got to say real quick. Here, let me make sure if I got my mic on. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good? Thanks, Mr. Freeze, for the coins too, by the way, Mr. Freeze. Oh yeah, but my bad. What's good? Can you hear me?
Are you from Atlanta or are you like Future? Because I'm from Atlanta and I met all of them.
Nah. I mean, right now, I stay overseas, but I'm from LA.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's probably why. But hey, you got Kendrick who worked with Future, so yeah.
But in Atlanta, we don't even listen to Kendrick. We listen to one song, that's it, because you can't dance to it. I only know about one or two Kendrick songs. Now, Nipsey Hussle we was listening to, but more than Kendrick.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't really just listen to rappers from the West Coast because I'm from the West Coast. To tell you the truth, when I was growing up, I actually grew up listening to more East Coast rappers, to be honest with you. Yeah, I like Jay-Z. I like Biggie, so it's like I grew up listening to rappers. So to me, like that's one thing that I think is good that I already knew this at a young age. I didn't care where the rapper was from. To me, it was just about was the dude spitting bars or not. That's just what I was looking at. Cause I like Outkast too, and they from the South. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Outkast. North was hot first, like in the '90s, and then, like you said, I was born in the crunk music. Like you go out, you might get stomped like Lil Jon, like 3 6 Mafia, UGK, but it changed now. But
shout out to Lil Jon, by the way, Lil Jon, because like me and my team, like we make beats too, and Lil Jon actually wanted to work with us for a minute. So like shout out to Lil Jon, like he knew what was up. Lil Jon was studying what was going on in LA City for a minute, you know what I mean? This was way back in the days though. This was like MySpace days.
Okay, and I heard he got very humble now since his son unfortunately died. Lil Jon changed. He got very, very humble.
Oh damn, yeah. I think I heard something about that, but I didn't know that. But I mean, he was cooled in, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't know how he is now, but I guess like you said, well, he was different then or something.
Well, yeah, he was drinking, didn't care, the crunk music, but he got into that reggaeton. He team up with Pitbull. He was going to tour, but he's more in that DJ reggaeton kind of Miami beat, because that's where he stay at. He does crunk, but he mixes it up with a little bit of reggaeton. Like that shy. That's where the money at now. So he has, he's still crunk, but he's like international crunk now.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That just you got to do it like that too these days if you want to make money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what were you saying? What's your thoughts on Future? What were you saying about him?
Man, I love him, man.
I mean, he's from Atlanta, right? He's from Atlanta.
Yeah, people don't realize that. They talking about Drake and Drake, but Future has some hits. I'm telling you, people don't know about his hit. Every song you play anything in the club, people are on the floor. I mean, I don't know who else to. I mean. I didn't even know he had an album come out, but
yeah, he got an album coming out tonight, or it's coming out in about if you in Atlanta, it should be coming out in about 30 minutes on your time.
Okay, yeah, the dude is, what I'm saying, even I must say this, don't sleep on Ludacris. Ludacris busy with the movies, but have you seen that freestyle he did on T.I.
Oh yeah, I like Ludacris. I'm definitely a fan of Ludacris for sure.
I almost forgot about him.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he had a flow.
I mean, Ludacris could rap. you know, like he's different though. I don't really like, you know, I've heard a lot of people, and I'll just say this. I heard a lot of people say, you know, you got that mumble rap, right? The mumble rap era, and a lot of people consider Future one of the main mumble rappers, or maybe he's like the mumble rapper of that generation, of the generation.
Right.
But Ludacris, I think a lot of people have always said that he's like a lyricist in a way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like he's not just he's also from a different generation too, though.
Right.
That's another thing. Like, yeah, so I noticed the rappers that come out in that generation. And like I said, man, I mean, personally, I'm not knocking what he do. Like you said, he got cool beats, he got some hits, he's doing his thing. I feel like every rapper has their point of what they do the music for. The thing is that, and I've heard other people say this too, it's not just me. Other people I've heard say that a lot of his music sounds the same though. We're going to see what he does on this album though. Like this album that he's dropping, I think he might have to come a little harder. He can't just do the same old stuff because of the whole beef that went down with Drake and Kendrick, and he was kind of involved in that too, low key, right? So
right.
He was kind of involved in it, so I think he's gonna have to do something different on this project, which it sounds like he's kind of doing. I mean, I only heard like 1 or 2 songs, so I don't really know.
Concentrate on these Fast and Furious movies now. Now he can concentrate actually on music, because in the Fast and Furious that was making movies. Because a lot of these rappers, you know, it's more stuff to the rapper, movies and stuff, and producing. That's where the money at. So a lot of these top ones ain't even worried like 50 Cent. You got all other projects, but you'll rap every blue moon, and then you really get back into it. Like, hold on, I might have to really get the pen again and write.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand that too, because like I got family in Detroit, you know, and all my family in Detroit, they always bump in all Detroit city people, you know. Like they so I get it. Like I had a cat on yesterday who was saying something about LA, or he's from the West Coast. He's like, yeah, well, I'm from the West Coast, so I like E40 or I like Tupac and all that. And I'm just like, man, just because you're from LA or the West Coast or Sacramento or the Bay, it don't mean you have to like rappers from that state, you know, just because they from the same state as you. It's like we should be able to like the rappers that are coming with it. You know what I mean? Like, we should be able to just like who's coming with it. Don't matter. But I feel what you're saying, too. Some people want to dance. Some people want to listen to lyrics. Yeah, man, you're right. Like, I think Future makes the music that you want to dance to more so. And Kendrick makes the music, at least G and X in some ways, was like more like music like you sit back and think to. You know, like you listen to the lyrics and analyze the lyrics. So it's like each album and each lyricist has their own, you know, their own whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? Style. Here, let me see. Somebody else was like trying to jump up in.
You can listen to every word. Like his first album came out, every word he says, you know, everybody know word from word. That's how you know the rappers. When you know word from word, the trap house, you listen to Jesus like, what the hell he's saying? But damn.
Here, Mr. Freeze, I got you. Yeah. Mr. Freeze, I got him coming up too. You like you like Future, so you know, why don't you go ahead and say what's up? What's good, fam?
Yeah, what's good, man? Yeah, I just want to say with this album in particular, man, I'm excited for it.
You heard about it coming out, right? You heard about it, right?
Yeah, I heard about it coming out.
Yeah.
And just the album title itself, The Real Me, I feel like he about to come with some heat.
This is the album cover right here.
Yeah, exactly.
That I have on the top. This is the album cover.
Yeah, and the album is called The Real Me, so I know he gonna come with something to make you think, and he gonna come different this time.
I agree. Why do you say that? I mean, that's what I was thinking, but why do you say that?
Which part?
That you said that he's got to come with the real him, and he's got to do it this time.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you? Yeah. Why this album and he didn't do it before, you know, or he didn't do it as much before? Like, why do you think just because, you know, I know you're a Future fan, so just wondering your take on it.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like you were saying earlier, man, like, I think he is going to have, like, some dance and party joints on there, but, I mean, that can't be all he talk about, man.
Especially now, too, with that battle, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to hear just about that. I want to hear more about him, like, as a person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to hear all about that either. I think you know, a lot of people were asking, you know, because like I said, I like the Iceman album, and I know he got Future on the Iceman album. So a lot of people were kind of asking, like, oh, he did the song with Kendrick, and then he did the song with Drake, and they were beefing. So that's what I'm thinking. He's gotta definitely address that in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel like he should. He doesn't have to, but you know what I'm saying? I think he should address it, you know, but we'll see if he does. But yeah, man, like I said, I agree with you. Future has his place in the music. He has his place in the hip hop industry to like party, do your thing. The only thing that I'm, you know, kind of debating on is just, that's what it was saying up in here, but the TikTok was tripping. It wasn't letting me pull it up right. But the main header was like, do we consider him just like a rapper, or is he more just like a melody rapper? Like he's just like kicking the melodies.
No. Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
He's a singer. He could sing too. He was a part of a singing group and rap. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah, he was part of a singing group.
I mean, he sings on his songs. He sings on his songs.
Yeah, he could sing. Yeah, he could actually sing.
No, yeah. Well, auto tune. I mean,
Yeah.
But like, you know, yeah.
I mean, everybody. Well, not everybody,
like
but you know,
sing, but he can. Yeah.
He could carry it too.
he hits melodies. He's doing melodies, like Kendrick said about Drake. He's like, I like Drake with the melodies. Like he's doing melodies. I don't know if I really consider him a singer, because like in my book, a singer is like a Mariah Carey or something like that. Like that's a.
You know, Rod Wave, you don't cry nothing like that, but
yeah. Yeah. Like that's a singer to me. But you know, like Michael Jackson, like he could sing, you know. So I feel like me calling him a singer would be using that word too lightly, in my personal opinion. Like if I gotta be honest, like I would just be like, nah, that dude ain't a singer. He's just harmonizing and melodies, kicking melodies over the beats. You know what I'm saying? And they're using auto tune and engineering it.
Right.
And he probably has some label help too. He probably got some push from the label that's like putting his music out there to make it number one. You know, it's just like, I mean, he's cool. Like, we gonna see, like you said, the real me. He's got to do it on this project like that, because I know that people will be listening. And, yeah, as a matter of fact, I think it drops in about 20 minutes or so. I was trying to get up on here earlier so I could talk about it and everybody go listen to it. But, you know what I'm saying? Looks like it might be dropping in the next 20 to 15 minutes, because it's going to be on Eastern time, right? Is when he drops it on Spotify. Or all platforms, or whatever platform that you have. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the song that he does with Drake is going to be about. That's what I'm curious to hear. And then I think he got who else was it? 21 Savage, Metro Boomin.
I don't know. I don't even see any features when I look at the track list.
He does if you go to Twitter. If you go to Twitter, okay. It says it doesn't say it on the track list. Like I had the track list pulled up on the other screen, so it's 22 tracks. It doesn't say the features on there, but it says it on and I think somebody else is dropping this Friday too. Oh shit, Schoolboy Q, but I know that's more West Coast underground stuff.
I know Schoolboy.
Yeah. I think Schoolboy Q is dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow too. So I didn't really hear about it till just now. Like I was just looking up some things, but let me see if I can find it. Unless you was looking it up, let me see. Future, the features or the track list that he had. For me, it's just showing, it's just saying the names, but it ain't saying which songs it is. Let me see.
Yeah, I do want to throw in there too. I do believe Future is like a top 10, top 15 of all time, man. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that in the comment.
He don't get that credit, man. He don't get that credit, but if you look at how long he's been in the game, he's been in like just as long as Drake, and every album he coming with hits. He is undeniable. He's coming with hits.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I think he the hardest from Atlanta too. He the hardest right now.
Right now, let me see who else is coming from Atlanta though.
What you think about that, Charles?
Let me see. Cause he just I got to hear the album. Cause Atlanta, it's people out. You know, besides T.I., not really. It's not really nobody making no music now.
T.I.'s album was all right. I heard his album. It was pretty good.
But Ludacris did better. But everybody like Jeezy, he in Vegas now. So really, it's other cities. Atlanta really, besides Rod Wave, ain't nobody really coming out with nothing right now. So people making movies and stuff. So
What'd you think about T.I.'s album?
That was a cool song, but T.I.'s kind of to me I'm gonna say Ludacris did a better job on that, but that song was kind of getting people in Atlanta getting tired of it. But that was cool for him. He came back, made a little track. He didn't get to a 50 Cent.
Yeah,
but that was cool album. Yeah,
I can see
but
that.
To me, I think T.I. is kind of arrogant because if you ever see him, it's all about him. And I knew when they had Birthday Bash, he wasn't gonna bring no more artists on. It's gonna be just his artist and T.I. Because one thing before I tell you, him and Jeezy was on tour together. I'll never forget. Jeezy came out and did his thing, and he came out and kind of interrupt Jeezy. Like, okay, it's my turn. They kept going back and forth. And if y'all know T.I., T.I. is kind of a little arrogant, and he talks a lot with that little blah, 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 educated, and it's all about him. He don't want nobody kind of to outshine him. So if you ever go on a tour or be somebody else, he won't bring nobody bigger than him.
Oh, wow. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I remember he was bringing out Nipsey Hussle for a minute. Like, speaking of Nipsey, I remember Nipsey was on tour with T.I. They were doing something for a minute, but but T.I. was like really big at that time. You're right. That was like when T.I. was like at the height of his career, you know?
Right.
So
he almost messed up coming in and out of jail. Yeah, you're right. When that song, you can have whatever you like. Yeah, stuff like that.
And then also, he had him open up for him because I remember seeing them perform a couple times, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even really know who Nipsey was at that time. Like, he was just coming up around then.
He was in Atlanta. I didn't know who he was until I heard his song, and he died so soon. He didn't have a chance to get more. I was like, he's kind of hot.
Yeah. Like, nah, I mean, yeah, T.I.'s cool. Like, I wasn't really a fan of his either, but his latest album, like you said, that he put out, I kind of was like, oh, okay. It sounded like he was trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe,
right.
It sounded like the beats had some good feel. He had that song with Pharrell or something like that. So, yeah. Wait, I was just looking up just to make sure if I knew who the rappers were. Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely check out what Future got here, what he's dropping, because, yeah, man, I'm curious. Like Mr. Freeze said, man, I'm curious to hear what he's gonna drop. Thank you for the support, fam. Yeah, I'm curious to hear, like,
I no after party here for him. I'm very surprised Atlanta ain't throwing no after party.
Maybe they are. They're probably gonna do it tomorrow or something. Probably gonna do it on the weekend.
With Alex, Alex, the biggest club owner here.
Oh, okay.
112 compound. So we'll see. He brought Nipsey Hussle because he's 80.
Which clubs do you do out there?
Well, he had Compound 112, but now he don't have one major club. The Dome is next to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's big as hell. So when artists come here, he doesn't have a big artist like Beyonce or Jay-Z come down here or whoever.
Okay.
They come to the club. It's right next to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's a huge club.
Okay. Yo, so this, I'd like to check that out, man. So it sounds like you know what's up over there. You know what I mean? What's the rent like over there right now? The rent, is the rent cool? Or is it kind of expensive?
Say it again?
No, I just said, what's the rent like over there? Is it cool or is it expensive?
If you stay in the city, it's expensive.
Of course.
If you stay outskirts, you're pretty good.
Okay. What's good? Like for a 2-bedroom apartment out there, what's good?
2-bedroom apartment, you probably pay what, $1,900 outside the city.
Okay. That's better than LA. That's better than LA.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better than LA. I mean, you might have to. You could do that in California, but you got to be like way far for the city. You're gonna be like an hour or two away. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do y'all charge for everything? Cause downtown Atlanta, $40 in, you gotta pay to park.
Oh yeah, so depends upon where you go. It's like New York.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to stay in New York too, so it's like, yeah, it's like that. But I pulled up the rappers that he got on the album. So he got Drake. He got Young Thug, he got Lil Uzi Vert, and I think he got Travis Scott.
What?
I think. Wait. I don't know if this is on the current. I know he got Drake and 21 Savage. But wait, let me say, what was the name of the album, Mr. Freeze again? All Me, or this is the Real Me?
Real Me.
The Real Me.
No Gucci Man?
Nah, we don't want no Gucci Man, bro.
Why not?
The old one. I know, but he had him on before. I know you like the old one.
Why don't you want Gucci Man?
Snitching on Pooh Shiesty. Want to do that
Pooh
snitch?
actually did that to herself. Man, how you gonna videotape? Man, let's do it.
Cortez Smith, what's good? Yeah, now one of the homies jumped in the chat. Yeah, damn, are you serious? Why not no Gucci Man?
Nah, to be real, I'm just not even like the snitching thing, but I'm just not a fan of Gucci Mane no more. Back in the day, he was one of them ones like back in the early 2000s.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm just not a fan of his music no more.
Yeah. That whole thing with Pooh Shiesty was kind of weird. So, you know, and then they released the footage online, which is just even other stranger. You know. What up, fam? Like one of my other homies just jumped in on the other chat. Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, they said that he's hiding the track list obviously on purpose, or the features on purpose, because he doesn't want people to know who's on the album. So I think the reason why we even know that Drake, if that's even really true, is on the album is because somebody leaked it or said that it was going to happen. But as far as what he has said, he hasn't released who is going to be on the project. But they said that the rumors are that it's Drake, Travis Scott, I think Young Thug. I think I heard 21 Savage and
Uzi.
Yeah, Uzi, or now that switched up though. What's also I don't know if you consider this a rapper. She's a singer that might be like on a hook or something, but it says he also might have Tyler on the track too.
Did he ever have any females on the track? Did he ever even have any females on the album? Any of his albums?
Yeah. Rihanna.
He did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No
well,
rap
Rihanna's
females?
dope. Rihanna's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
She hasn't come out with nothing in a minute.
Yeah. She's chilling. She chilling with A$AP Rocky, having kids and stuff. So,
wow.
They on a different mission. But let me see what the homie said over here. He says, "What up?" Oh, he's saying that new music doesn't hit the same. Like it's kind of like what we were talking about yesterday. He said, "I see what he means." But he agrees with you though. The homie Cortez Smith said he agrees with you, Mr. Freeze, that he sees what you say about Gucci.
Yeah.
That you ain't feeling Gucci no more?
Nah, just like Lil Wayne. I ain't feeling the old's better than new, man.
Like Boosie too.
Yeah, Boosie said he don't want to make no more songs.
Nah, Boosie badass. Boosie still making music, but I don't know, man. It ain't like back in the day.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, didn't he do a diss too just recently? He did like a Jay-Z diss.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was dope or not, but
Boosie?
Yeah, Boosie. I don't know if it was real. I don't know. I didn't check the video. I just heard about it. But that he did a diss. He did it to Jay-Z or something. I don't know why he would diss Jay-Z. I just saw like the post come up. I didn't read it. But Gucci, man, I was like, I never really cared for Gucci either. I'm like that old school boom bap hip hop. I do like some of the commercial mainstream stuff, but I did like the song that he did with like Bruno Mars and some other stuff, and what was it, Kodak Black? I like that. Yeah, I liked all that stuff. Like that was pretty dope. The one with Kodak Black, and Kodak Black's like a rapper who kind of grew on me. I didn't really like him at first, but now I respect him a little bit more. Like I like some of his stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel you with Boosie. Boosie was definitely different back in the days, but I don't know. He seemed like he more on some like podcast stuff now more than rapping, right? So.
Right. Well, he just does like HBO, like HBCU colleges. That's how he gets money. He'll show up to HBCU,
that's what
do a
he
little
does.
concert. Yeah.
What's it? Where's he from? Louisiana?
Yeah, he stays in Atlanta now. A lot of rappers move to Georgia because they don't want to stay in Louisiana because it's dangerous.
Alabama, Louisiana, right?
Well, no, he stays in Atlanta now. He stays in Atlanta. Rick Ross stays in Atlanta. Master P stays in Minnesota. Every rapper to move out, like Louisiana, and Lil Wayne stays in Miami. Only person still there is probably Kevin Gates. That's it.
Wow, in Louisiana?
Yeah, everybody move out there because it's dangerous. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm just saying, wow, Kevin Gates stays in Louisiana. I didn't know
He's
that.
probably the only one. Yeah.
Damn, he probably got a big ass house out there though. That's why.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Because it's cheap.
Stand up, though.
It's like it's dangerous out there. You saying it's dangerous because it's racist, right?
No, the crime. It's corrupt. You said when they had that thing, that governor, it's corrupt down there. It's dangerous.
Oh, well, yeah, that too. Shit, like, it seems like to be honest with you, man, it kind of seems like all of America's starting to become dangerous. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Like I've been hearing about some stuff happening in certain states where I was like, man, that stuff usually don't happen out there. You know, like that's kind of crazy. It seems like all of America is starting to get crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
I'll tell you the truth. I've been actually thinking about moving out the country for a minute, man. I'll come back a little bit later, but I've been thinking about getting out of here for a minute, just like, damn, because
dude, it's the YNs, man. Like, they can't have nothing in parks and nothing. It's the young kids wearing, like, they had something at the park. They're wearing ski masks, 90-degree weather with book bags, and want to pew up in the air. Yeah, it's kids. They got social media. They can meet up to see fights. I can meet at the mall. Let's meet here. That's ruining it for a lot of people, like concerts.
That's crazy.
Especially that guy. What's that dude that had that concert they had to shut down? He's a YN. You probably know. He's very young.
I mean, I hear about it. You talking about NBA YoungBoy?
Man, he can't do more concerts because it was so many people. It was crazy, man. Like, I'm surprised nobody crazy happened at the concert. His concerts were so overboard, they had to stop him. Some
they
cities
always
banned
crazy.
him from coming. Yeah, cities banned him. He was too wild.
It's always someone getting shot or something like that, or some fight.
Overpacked. Cars getting broken to, the YNs outside, young dude jumping.
But it's like, look at that's exactly the point that we were making. Like Cortez Smith, you said about the music. It's like, look at that exactly. It's the music that he portrays, though. Look at what he puts out there. The message that he puts out there is like all destruction and negativity.
Yeah.
And he don't really talk about nothing. I mean, you're right. He might have like 1 or 2 songs where he talks about like, okay, some realness, but majority of his music is about like robbing people and killing people.
Exactly.
And I mean, I probably shouldn't even say that on the stream because I know they flag you for certain words, but you know what I'm saying. It's like that's what a majority of his, because I've listened to his music. Like, that's one thing. I don't like to just talk about people and don't go listen to the music. Like I said, like even with Future, y'all obviously I ain't fronting. I'm not the biggest Future fan, but I'm gonna go listen to the music because I want to see what he's coming with, and I want to know what I'm speaking on too. So that's the same thing for NBA YoungBoy. Like, I went and I listened to some of his music, and I was just like, man, like, I ain't gonna say he ain't got talent. Like, he got some talent, but it's just like the way he's using his talent.
Bruh,
it's all for
I'll be
destruction.
honest. He gonna lose some money, man, because these cities are gonna ban him. He's not making the money. He got banned. His whole concert closed down because cities don't want that. Imagine you got an arena. Why you want somebody like that performing? And he got beef with King Von and his people from standing there, and his people everywhere. It's like retaliation. You talking about King Von? So
yeah. And he not just that, but I mean, he had like his lyrics are pretty graphic too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't holding nothing back. You know, like what he doing in his music.
Right.
Like, he making fun of people that get unalive and stuff like that. Like, he be making fun of it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I was just like, when I saw that or heard that, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, he don't give a F. It's not like he just like, you know, but it's weird though. The weird thing about him is that I've seen him in interviews, and he's like a completely different person in interviews though. You know? Like, he's like, he seems like he's way chill. He seems like he's cool and calm. And ain't really about that. But then once he does the music, it's like all crazy. But then when you see him in interviews, he seems like he knows how to conduct himself.
Right.
That's the crazy part. That's what makes me think like, damn, could this dude be like could he really just be an agent?
Exactly.
Like, that cat knows what he's doing. He knows he's aware. Yeah. He's even said it, like, you heard me, Mr. Oh, I don't know if it was you that was on the stream the other night or someone else, but it's like, he's aware of what he's doing. He ain't stupid. Yep. He ain't dumb.
No, he ain't stupid. Yep.
So it's just, or he just doing it for the money. Maybe that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
He definitely making money.
So yeah, because you don't want to get killed, so he gotta. Arenas are banning him. When you crazy like that, they're gonna ban you. You losing money.
That's probably why he didn't. That's why they said that he didn't really get any credit at the BET Awards. Like, a lot of people were saying that they felt like he should have, you know, they should have acknowledged him at the BET Awards.
Oh no, you talking about Hip Hop Awards? I don't know. Definitely not. I don't think they have the Hip Hop Awards no more. They have the other one, but they stopped with that.
Yeah, I don't think they have. Let me see. I don't think they have the BET Awards or no, the hip hop. You said the hip hop. Yeah, I don't think
Nah,
they
they
do
don't
that.
have that no more.
Yeah.
Definitely can't have it no more. All that beefing going on. People bring their friends, and you know how that goes in the backstage.
Yeah. Exactly. But they had the BET Awards. I mean, they definitely did shout out certain rappers and people like that. So they definitely did that thing. But
When
yeah,
they gonna
man.
let Chris Brown win an award, man, they can't get over that Rihanna stuff yet. They'll never let him win an award since that Rihanna incident.
Right.
I guess, gee.
So this is what I always ask people real quick. Cause I guess we about to go check out this Future album. Speaking of which, is about to drop. But before I let y'all go, who's your top 5? Like who's the top 5 that you listening to out there, or just period? Like I said, don't matter where you from.
Or number 1, Future.
Okay.
Number 2, I listen to Jeezy. 3
Okay.
is some other rappers. I ain't gonna lie, still that Chief Keef still in my collection.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, and I like number 6. I would say that J. Cole.
So wait. Who was the 5 again? Was that 5 or 6?
I think that was 5. My bad. J. Cole. One more. My bad.
Okay, wait. Who's your 5 again? You said Jeezy, Future.
I said J. Cole, Chief
Okay.
Keef,
Okay.
and
One more.
shit. Oh man, cause ain't no really people out. But when I listen to, oh man,
Or just of all time, not just what's current.
all time. Well, shit, I might as well take that out and put Nas in there. Then.
Oh, okay,
I put Nas. I put Redman, KRS. See, I'm kind of different. KRS
No,
One, I
KRS
go
is
by.
my peoples. Yeah.
Yeah, I go by. Words you can actually listen to and relate to it.
I'm surprised that you like KRS and you like Future too, because
I
they're
was
such
born
different
in the
styles.
80s. That's all you remember. New York in the East Coast. That's all it was under in New York. Nas and
I mean,
that's all
KRS,
we
yeah,
listened
he was
to.
getting
New York
bumped
was on
everywhere.
top.
KRS lives
Yeah,
in
Wu-Tang
LA.
Clan.
Yeah, he stays
Exactly.
in LA. Nas got a house in LA too. I mean, they all got houses in LA.
Right. But New York was hot. Lost Boys, all New York was hot. Mob D, we listened to all the Tribe Called Quest. That's all they showed on
We were talking
videos.
about that too.
FBT.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Now, when you compare it to that era, can you really compare Future? Well, I mean, I know there really is no comparison, right? But it's
Right.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so Future, he can rap and he does his thing, but when it comes to like hip hop, I don't think he ain't hip hop. Like, would you say that?
He's not. I
Right.
wouldn't. No,
That's
he's
the
not
point I was
really.
trying to make. So that's the point I was trying to make. Like, I understand he sells records and he got hits and he got the clubs and the girls and the ladies and all that shit cracking. But it's like, I was just talking about like the hip hop culture and like really about like, thank you for the likes coming in, fam. Like, just like the hip hop culture and what the rap, you know what I'm saying, is really about and what this culture is really about. But like, to go back to Mr. Freeze's point, I think you're right that there's a possibility he's gonna probably come with that on this album. Like, I think he's gonna probably, I think this might be the album where he's gonna try his hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think from what I've heard so far, from the tracks that I've heard so far, it sounds like he's spitting differently. It does. Like, it sounds like he's actually like not just trying to rap for the fun of it or like, oh, I gotta pay some bills. You know what I mean?
Right.
Got some stuff where he be rapping now.
Like, see, yeah, some of Future's tracks, I felt like he was just trying to pay bills. Like, you just paying bills, man. But and that's beautiful. Like, you at that level where you like, oh, I gotta make some, like Eminem's at that level where he could be like, I gotta make some extra money. Here, let me just put an album out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's cool. Like, people will buy it. People, like, they built up their name that to where they could put out a rap song and people will go and buy it. And that's the
That's
whole
what I was
point.
thinking about Drake, man. I was like, damn, you come out with something every day, people getting tired of it. Do it. We know you got a whole producer team, you got money, but then let other people shine. Like, he kept coming up with something like every week.
Every month he was like dropping something. Yeah, you're right. That's why it's like it was finally like Iceman. It feels like he took a step back and he was just like, okay, yeah, like let me really put something together here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta let people miss you. You get played
Yeah.
out if you keep doing that.
That's what I'm glad you brought up that point. You got to let people miss you because I think that's what Kendrick is doing right now. Like, that's why I think he's been so quiet. You don't hear about him on social media. He don't do interviews. He don't do podcasts. He don't he don't be posting on social media. He don't do nothing. He just stays quiet, and then he drops a project when he's ready to drop an album or something like that, or drop an album when he's ready to. I think that that's a genius move. He's definitely studying the greats. He's definitely studying the time of rap and hip hop before social media was here, to like because before social media, a rapper couldn't tell you like, all this and that, and like, hey, get ready and do like a whole rollout. It was just like, yo, they played maybe a single on the radio and then that was it, and then they dropped it and then people liked it or not. But here, let me read Cortez Smith's comment. Let me see what you guys think. Shout out Cortez Smith. So you said, he says, I always assumed Future named himself that because he didn't want to be traditional hip hop. He wanted to be something new. It's a good point. What do y'all think of that? Like, he didn't want to be part of the old hip hop. He wanted to be part of the new hip hop. That's why he named himself Future. What do y'all think? As Future fans, open floor.
Well, I guess it's just me in here. It could be that. I never thought about that before.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. I would never. I wouldn't doubt that. Well, yeah. Well, nah, man. Thank you, King Charles. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get up out of here. Go watch the rest of that Future show. You know what I'm saying? You should go check that out. But yeah, man, I appreciate some of your takes. We got to get you back up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
yeah,
because we be having these debates about hip hop, man.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah. Well, anything else you wanted to bring up, or like what you do, what you work on, or what you do music too, or?
No, I used to be promoting clubs. You know what I'm saying? So my cousin a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So I just go around. I'm working a job. I'm a computer engineer, but on weekends I analyze Atlanta. I know a lot of promoters and club owners. So I go around, look at the environment, see what people listening to and dancing, what's hot.
Hey, well, maybe I might need to hit you up, man, because I'm planning a little tour. I do stuff with a lot of producers and stuff like that. So I'm planning a little tour. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely want to hit Atlanta, the ATL. I love Atlanta. I mean, I've been out there a few times. I didn't get a chance to really party out there, but I got some family out there, too. You know what I mean? So I got a few cousins out in Atlanta. So, and other parts, maybe like other parts of Georgia, Savannah and stuff like that, But it'd be dope to... yeah, man, network. That's why we do this too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you know the spots and the hip hop spots, and it sounds like you do, we got to connect with you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
For
we'll
sure.
Do that, man. Take care.
All right, thank you, King Charles. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Brant Mariano, you said old hip hop is best though. New stuff sucks. Thank you for the likes coming in, fam. Yeah, man, I agree with you in some ways. I think that I agree with your point, and I agree with you too. Cortez Smith, shout you out, man. Thank you. Yeah, man, I think that this new hip hop generation. I mean, but I feel what the brother was saying too, though. King Charles, like, shout him out. Like, I feel what he was saying too. That these cats, they're doing their thing. They're putting out some decent music. They're putting out some interesting music. But I also think that you're right, man. The old hip hop, it's always been the best. You said listen to Know the Meaning by Future. All right, Mr. Freeze, I'm going to put that on the list. You said I'm mainly talking about mumble rap is what Brent says. Yeah, man. I mean, the mumble rap is like, listen here. While I get this set up. Listen here, man. Future, don't they always say like Future is the king of mumble rap? Like he is the reason why mumble rap became what it became. But maybe he did what people wanted to hear. He did what people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean that crowd, that demographic. Like I said, like let me just put it like this, man. Let me just be honest with you. If y'all are at the club or the club where the ladies are twerking and stuff like that, it's like Future's music makes perfect sense for that. Cause you're right. If you play some hip hop or you play some boom bap, cause we all know that. Like there's a time where you're chilling, you're doing your thing, and if you're playing boom bap or hip hop, some ladies are gonna be like, "What the heck is that? Like, what are you playing? What is that?" But if you put on like that type of mumble rap or Future or those type of beats, those trap beats, then it's like, okay, it gets the party started, right? Even for people that are just chilling. Don't even have to just be about ladies. Like, people want to get crunk, like you said. They want to get crunk. They want to get their drink and their drink on. He makes that type of music for that. But like some of y'all said, I think that this new album is going to be very different. Brent, you said, how can you hear it if you can't understand it? I completely agree, man. How can you hear it if you can't understand it? Yo, man, that's completely true. Because, well, it's funny you say that too, because wasn't there a stream that happened with what's her name? I forgot her name. But wasn't there like a stream? Oh yeah, it was Lord Jamar. That's who it was. Lord Jamal did this one thing where he was battling all these people who were supposedly like talking about hip hop, and he was like saying the same thing as you. He's like, yo, man, we can't even understand it. You can't understand it, what they're saying. And she was like one of the people who listened to mumble rap, and he was like, well, that's the whole point. You're not supposed to understand it. Here, Brent, I'm gonna let you up. Love to hear your take. I hear you. I'm gonna just go grab some, but tell me what you think. I can still hear you. What's good, fam?
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. You know, you were supporting the chat, man. Thank you, man. I was actually about to jump out of here, but I was
Vegas. I'm coming out of Vegas.
Oh, okay. Word. I got peoples in Henderson.
I mean, I was born in Whittier in LA, but I was been here since '78, so I've been here for a while.
Wait, you were born in '78, or you've been in there since?
No, I was born in '73.
Oh, okay, you was born when hip hop was born. Happy birthday, man.
My first album was a cassette tape of Houdini, Back in Black.
Oh, okay. Word up. That's classic. All classic.
You know, like, you know that shit, like, I'm a hoe, you know I'm a
hoe. Yep. So wait, you in Vegas though? You in Vegas now?
Yeah,
I've lived here out there, from what I've heard, man. It's changed a lot out there. It's real nice. I got a lot of friends.
Did you hear that we just got the deal done with an NBA team? So we got all the teams. We got all major teams.
We got the Raiders. Who'd you get for the NBA? I forgot.
It's gonna be they were talking about bringing Seattle back, but what they're gonna do, from what I've heard, is Seattle's back. Seattle's going to be up in Seattle again, the Sonics, which I think is awesome. Like, they should have never left anyway, I don't think. Like, but, you know, you remember they became the Thunder. Like,
right. If they play for Vegas,
it's
going to be popping regardless. But what
are your thoughts on the hip hop? So Seattle's going to have the Sonics again.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know when the Raiders went out there, I was there before then, but it was
like
crazy.
Like I said, Tupac, man.
Yeah,
Tupac told a story, you know what I mean? When he rapped. You know, like it. And believe it or not, I know a lot of people could relate. A lot of people could relate to some of his rhymes. You know what I mean? Like, because he told such a good story, man. Like, it. You know, there's a lot of kids out there that probably had single mother parents, you know? Like, that grew up without a dad. And, you know, he just, I don't know. I feel like Tupac rapped
about the song Dear Mama?
That one, just... Even the R&B back then, you know, like Boys to Men, dude. You're gonna tell me you didn't cry when you heard "Mama"? You know, like, yeah. It's just, it's not the same. For me, I'll argue it all day. 80s and 90s, best movies, best music, best clothes, you know, best fashion, best music, just everything better. AI kind of, I think, messed everything up. Because, like, I got 6 kids, and my youngest, right, they just turned 11. They're twin boys. And they don't even know what it's like to, like, go down the street knock on their friend's door to see if they're home. You know, we used to get on our bikes, man, and make jumps and jump. You know, no pads, nothing like that, man. We bust our heads, dude. We get up, dude, and we freaking jump again.
Do you tell them that?
You
or
know.
do they try to, or they just don't care and they just rather be on their phone?
No, I'm trying, but it's like I'm trying to show them like how I was raised, you know, but now I'm going through a divorce with their mom and stuff, and it's kind of a bad one, so it's like, yeah, I'm going through the motions right now because she, after 15 years, she cheated on me, dude, and it's like, oh man, dude, this is, so.
Wait, what'd you say? My phone cut out a little bit right there, but what was that?
I was just saying, you know, after 15 years we were married, she cheated on me.
Oh man, damn! Sorry to hear that, man.
With a guy that she knew from high school, and he was in my garage smoking with me, like he was my friend, and he was doing my wife behind my back. Can't make this shit up.
Hey, there's some movies about stuff like that, but damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but it hit me hard. She messed my head up pretty bad, man. Like, I mean, 15 years ain't no chump change, you know. Like, we have 6 kids. It's, you know, I thought she was gonna be holding my hand when I was on my deathbed. You know what I mean? Like, I was committed.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have a person that I work with who handles stuff like that on another show, who does kind of what I do, but he talks about those types of issues. You should definitely talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you send me a DM, I'll send you the link to where he's at, because he definitely discusses that type of stuff, and he's helped me a lot.
Right on. Yeah, because now, dude, like, I lost my job. I'm homeless right now, and it's just, it sucks, man. You know, days I don't eat, dude. Like, it ain't good, and like, but I'm gonna be moving to Arizona like next week. That's where my sister lives, and I'm just gonna start over, you know, a new chapter in my life. If I'm not good, my kids can't be good. So
Where are you at, man? Where are you calling from right now?
Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, Las Vegas. So out there, huh?
It was hot as hell today.
Yeah, it's getting hot. So what? Do they help you guys out there? Just out of curiosity, do they help you guys out there or anything like that?
Oh hell no.
Yeah, homeboy said sorry about that divorce, man. Crazy. Yeah, like I said, you got to send me a DM, man, or I'll send you the DM because, like I said, I got some peoples that talk about this type of stuff. They do the same thing on the stream, and it might help you get through whatever it is that you're getting through. You know what I'm saying?
Anything, man. I'm down. Like.
Yeah, because, sometimes...
Dude, I'm not lying, man. I know I'm a grown man, but there's nights I've cried myself to sleep.
Hey, it's difficult. It's difficult for a man sometimes out there, man. Hey, and to
well,
go back to the hip...
Man, she probably checked out of the relationship like 3 months ago, people are telling me. And then she just laid it on me all at once. So then I got it all at one time, dude, and I'm picking up the pieces, And these two, her and this guy are getting married.
Oh, that's crazy. The girl, you see, this is what the guy said. This is going to be another show now. We got to do this on another show. But I'll tell you right now, man, I have a little experience on this type of stuff. The guy who's marrying, you're talking about the guy who she cheated on her with him, and now she's getting married to him?
Yeah, and this guy cheated on her with some other dude's wife while he was cheating on her with me.
So, like,
she don't even care.
So they're both cheaters.
I found out what a narcissist is because I read about it. And that's exactly
Cortez Smith says that's why men are refusing marriage. Exactly. So this is what I'm going to tell you, man. And this is why the music needs to talk about this, because, like, speaking of the music, this is what's funny.
Music's the only thing that puts a smile on my fucking face, bro.
Well, not just that, but I mean, a lot of the music is telling women to be degenerate. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the female rappers out there are telling women to be degenerate. But you know what? Don't worry about it, because I'll tell you, like, now, I think it's a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what I'll tell you, and let me tell you something. Hopefully this gives you a little motivation. That look on the bright side. That she did you a favor, dude. Because you had the time with her, and it sounds like you guys had a great time. You guys have 6 wonderful kids, and that's a great thing. Mm-hmm. But you also got to look at the other side. That it's like maybe the time it ran its course, and that's what relationships do. But she exposed herself to you, and like the saying says, when somebody shows you who they leave them the first time, And for instance, for me, I mean, first of all, I don't mess with cheaters, and I'm not a cheater myself. But if I ever if that ever happened,
I think it hurts so
but
much
let me
more.
say this. But I feel you. But let me say this. But like, if that happened to me, I would never. Or like, if I was dating a girl, and I found out, and like we hooked up, and then I found out she cheated on her husband with me, I would. And she wanted to be in a relationship with me. Like, say she left her husband, and then she was like, "Oh, I want to be with you now." I would never be with a woman like that.
See, that's what my whole thing is too. That's why, like,
you know why?
I told everybody, my family. I told them.
Yeah, because the chances are she's going to do it to you too.
Bad,
the chances are is that she's going to do it to you.
We were still sleeping together in the same house, same bed, dude, while he was doing her. So he knows what the fuck he did.
Sounds like an Eminem song. Well,
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he knows what he did, man, and he knows he broke up a family. I don't care.
Was he your friend? Was he your friend? Was he your friend?
No, just her. I barely knew him. She knew him.
From where? From work?
High school.
Oh yeah. That's right. So listen here, man. There's a possibility. This happened to one of my friends. What you're seeing happened exactly to one of my friends. They got married. High school sweethearts got married. We all went to school together. She hooked up with a friend from high school that we all knew. I knew both of them. Okay, I grew up with both the dudes that this happened to. Let me tell you like this. And then they wind up cheating on each other, and they're both in like miserable places now. That's what I'm saying. Like, once a cheater, always a cheater. So if she cheats on you with him, there's a possibility, 99 to 100% possibility she's gonna cheat on him too. Like, cause she's already showed the signs that once she's unhappy and she's not getting what she wants, she's gonna go find her happiness somewhere else or wherever she can get that dopamine at that time. And the guy, and I just want to say this real quick.
I'm not gonna let her have the money anymore.
Well, not just that, but
gamble it. Like, I put my foot down finally, and then like it started from there. Like 3 months, and then 3 months later, I find this out.
Well, I'll tell you like this. I feel you, and I was just gonna say that if the guy was a real man, anyways, he wouldn't want to marry her in the first place because he would know that she's not a woman to be trusted.
Exactly.
So it's like the fact that you're gonna marry a woman like that shows that you're dumb. Like, because I would never marry a woman that I took from another man. I would never.
No.
I would never do that. I would never do that because I would think that there's a possibility she'd do it to you. Listen, I used to date a girl, and this is the first time I've ever really said this in public. But I used to date a girl who she told me straight up that she had a child by her best friend's boyfriend. Yo, when she told me that, I felt like, not just that she cheated on him, but they had a child. When she told me that, I was like you went ahead and gave birth and went through the pregnancy. I said to myself, it was such a turnoff. I was like, I don't think I could ever be with this girl seriously after that. Like, we still hooked up, we still had fun, but I was like, I don't think I could. I was like, I'll never marry this girl. She even said, like, she's like, hey, what do we do? I was like, I just already knew. I was like, if she went and had a child with her best friend's boyfriend, there's no way I could ever take.
Capable of anything.
Yeah, I just was like, there's no way I could ever take a woman like that seriously. That's just certain things that men have to know as alpha males, you know. But so, like I said, man, you should look at it as a blessing in disguise. Hey, you got your kids. Right. We all go through it, man. I got a baby mother too who's fucking crazy. So, you know, we all go through it. Everybody's going through it. I got a crazy baby mother too, you know. So we all go through it. I only got one child with her, but you know, still, you know what I mean.
She changed me though, you know what I mean. Like, I'm a different person now because of her. Like, I don't look at women the same anymore.
What's your name, my man?
Brent.
That's where I saw you. Yeah, Brent. Okay, I see you, David, man. Appreciate you, man. But they call me beatGrade, man. You sound like you got a good head on your shoulders, though, man. You know, get out there and put yourself back out there, man. You know, don't give up. Don't give up. You're still.
Yeah, I feel like this is how it is. That dude, he cheated. He thinks, you know, that he got my girl. You know, he took her from me. You know, like, right? But he didn't. He took on all my problems.
Yeah. What's up with the kids? Where are the kids at?
They're with her. But we have joint custody. It's just I lost my job, so I haven't really had a steady place to stay.
Why'd you lose your job?
Because my head was just all like, You name it, every time. When I think about her, man, I break down crying right there on the line because I'm a cook. You know what I mean? And then I ended up being late 2 times in a row, and they let me go. It was actually the best job. I've been cooking for 35 years.
It's interesting how the jobs are like, they don't even care when you go through your personal problems. They're just like,
man, really. It's just, oh man.
He said he may have been her sexual imprint. Some of the people in the comments were saying, let me tell you, man.
What does that mean?
Yeah, Cortez, explain exactly what you mean. I wasn't sure exactly what you meant from that comment, but if you could explain a little clearly what you mean there. Yeah, I would say this, man. You said you head into Arizona. Arizona's a cool place. I was going to go stay out there for a minute. It's hot out there, too, though.
Yeah, my sister lives in Tucson, so that's where I'm going to go.
All right, if you got family out there, that's
and I'm
good.
Talking just for like maybe.
Yo, let me say this, man. You got a passport?
6 months.
You got a passport?
Huh?
You got a passport?
No.
Get your passport, man. Why
license.
don't you get a passport and just get out the country for a minute? You know, you could go live it. You can go live in the Philippines, man, for like $100 a month.
It's funny you say that, man. I just came across a panel before yours. There was a bunch of Filipino girls.
Yeah, you should go there. I have a lot of friends that are doing that, dude. I have a couple friends that moved out of the country. I was just saying this right before you got on. Like, America ain't really popping no more, to be honest with you, brother. Like,
not really.
It's not. Like, the women aren't submissive. It's expensive, and the jobs don't pay shit. Like, you could go out of the country, because, like, I've already thinking about, because, like, I do other things, too, man. I don't just, like, do this all the time. I do rapping, too. And it's like, I got friends that moved overseas and like they're like rapping and doing music like full time out there.
Right on.
So I mean, it's like but what you do, but like like you said, you just saw some Filipino girls right before you jumped on here, like whether it be the Philippines or it be just somewhere in a different country. Man. Yeah, man. Like you should go. You don't even have to go there. I'm not saying go there and stay forever. But, like, maybe go there just try to go there for, like, a month or two and to see how that feels. And then,
right. I was thinking Holland.
You can always come back, yo. Yo, your sister, you said you got a sister in Tucson. You can always come back to Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, because I did that.
She's been begging me for years to come out there and leave
well,
this
then if
girl.
you got family like that,
They told me to drop her years ago, but I didn't listen.
I ain't got family like that. I'm going to be honest with you. Like,
kept forgiving her, you know what I mean? I'm too forgiving, too trusting. Now I don't trust nobody.
Hey, it's what happens, man. You know, we go through certain
That's
things.
what I mean by she changed me.
Yeah. Let me see. Passport bros, always telling the truth. That's what my homie just said. Cortez Smith. Yeah, shout you out.
Yeah.
No, I've done that before, man. Like, I went to different countries. And I gotta say,
shit,
like,
I'll even go to Canada. I don't care.
Nah, Canada doesn't really count, man. You got to get off the continent, get off the continent. Like, you got to go over there, like Europe. You know what I'm saying? Like, be in that area, like Europe, Taiwan, Philippines, like you said. Because you go there, dude, it's like it's a completely different world, man. Like, the people are just so different. Like, you really see the difference of just like how American culture has really taught people to be stupid. Like, it really has. Like, it's taught people to be dumb out here. And you, like, when you were living with your wife, when you guys were all together, where were you at? Were you guys in Vegas? Or what state were you in? Can you hear me, Brent? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I was asking when you guys were together. What state were you in? Was this Vegas?
Yeah, we're in Vegas. Yeah.
Okay, so that just goes to prove my point. This is going on all over the country. It don't matter if you in Vegas. It don't matter if you in New York. It don't matter if you in LA. Don't matter if you in Florida. Don't matter if you in Texas. It seems like this is going on across the country, and maybe it has something to do.
There's a lot of narcissists out there, you know.
Exactly.
And that narcissism, man, is, oof. Man, when I read about it, man, it's like, holy shit.
He says the imprint.
This is 100% to a T. That's
okay,
what
I see your
is.
comment. Yeah, no, I feel you. I see your comment. He says the imprint is usually the first guy who she sleeps with, the woman will continuously look for any man who reminds you of them. So he's saying that maybe the guy that she's sleeping with reminds her of you. I'm assuming, and that those are my guys. They found wives in those countries. Okay, yeah, he's talking about the Passport Bros, and he says, I'm streaming on other platforms, so that's where I'm reading some of these comments.
Right. No, you're good.
He said, I tried to avoid this topic, but I would eventually get on this topic. That's how bad society is. Yeah, I mean, I try not to get on this topic either, and I have another, like I said, I have other people I work with where we actually talk about men and women in relationships, but it's kind of all related.
I brought it up. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it, man. In a way, it doesn't. I don't mind talking about it a little bit because it's kind of. I think the music also has something to do with the way the culture is too. Like the music definitely plays a big role in how society is and how people act. And
she's a diehard Mariah Carey fan.
I love Mariah Carey, man.
Like die hard. She's from my wife is from New York. Like she's nice. Die hard. Been to like 5 concerts. She's been backstage.
Yeah.
She that kind of shit. She's been part of her fan club since she was little. Like
yeah.
Writes her letters and shit like that.
Oh, nice. Did she ever respond?
Yeah.
Mariah Carey responded?
Yeah,
wrote a letter back?
She remembers her when she was a little girl, at her concert, at one of her concerts.
That's awesome.
She let her up on stage and she remembers it.
So let me ask you this, without getting too personal. Like I said, we could save this for another show. I'd love to hear your story, man, if you don't mind. Like maybe I could have you come back on another show and we could do like a serious talk about this because these are things that people actually need to hear. And I think people want to hear some real shit.
I think people should be educated on it so much that maybe it'll help and save a lot of relationships. And
yeah, man, and anything I could do to help too, because I've been in a similar situation myself. I'll just be honest with you, where I was striving and I'm striving, but doing what I do, like I'm doing pretty great. I built a lot of things I'm happy for. I was just thinking this too before I got on the stream today. I was like, man, I want this and I want that, but then I had to remind myself, but just be thankful for what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we don't remind ourselves to be thankful of what we got. But I was definitely thinking today that I was just like, man, I'm willing to do this because I love this so much and I believe in myself that even if it happened to be like come homeless or something like that has actually happened to me at one point. I pulled through it, but it was for different reasons, but you're right. Like sometimes it's like you got to believe in yourself and do what you got to do. So I'm just telling you, like I've also had those thoughts come through my mind too. Like, damn, like what if like I wasn't able to pay the bills or you lose your job? What you gonna do? Like what you gonna do?
That's what I'm going through right now.
Yeah, and it's like you got to be out there on the street, man. It's like what happens, but you could try.
I literally got kicked out of 2 parks last night.
I'm sure if you want to, though, let me ask you this. If you really want to put yourself out there and become a chef again, I'm sure you could do it, right?
Yeah, I have Indeed, and I went to 7 interviews the last month and a half, and I cannot believe not one person hired me.
Probably got to just change the energy.
I'm telling you, I go there. One of them was a new casino opening up called Club
All
Fortune.
All right, I'm gonna have to send you a link to my boy. Let me. That's what we have to do. I gotta send you a link to my boy. You get in touch with him, and let him talk to you in an interview like how we're doing. But he could break it down so much better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So it's like yeah, because he'll analyze all that, like tell you, okay, this is probably the reason why, maybe, or this or that, or maybe there's things we could find out. But I would say this, man, just like, yeah, definitely send me a DM, or I'll send you a DM. Let me see. I got you right here though, Brent Mariano. Hopefully we can like hook you up with a Cash App or something. I'm sure you got that already. It looks like you're doing all right though, man. I just pulled up your profile right now. I mean, I see you got like 3,000 followers, over 3,000 followers on TikTok, so you must be posting some interesting stuff, right?
Yeah, the latest ones all have been just about that shit.
Well, you know why? You know why? That's because that's what people.
And,
the reason why you're getting big off of that is because that's what people want to see, because they know it's real. Like people, and that's what I was saying about Future. Not to go back on that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where music kind of plays a role. Like,
it's real. You know,
people
want to
hear some real shit. Like, we are tired of the fake, like, oh, I have all these girls and I have all this money.
And that's like me, man. That's how I live my life, though, man. I'm loyal. I'm not fake. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't lie, because I feel like if you lie, it don't matter. It's always going to come back to you. So you might as well just tell it like it is, man, and don't be fake.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I think that's the Sagittarius in me, but it's just be real with me, dude. That's all I'm asking, man. Like, why the fuck be fake? Especially when you're old, when you're in your 40s and shit. Why are you gonna be fake, dude? Like,
yeah.
Trust me when I say people don't like the fake, dude. We don't like fake.
Cortez Smith, you say that's a good point. This is the topic, or this is on topic that you think about. Yeah, man, I agree with you. Yeah. I think about this stuff all the time because, like, I'm going to tell you like this, man, and I feel you on that about the fakeness. Like, why are people fake, man? But it's like I traveled around pretty much halfway around the world, I'd say. And I told you this, man, when I came back to the States, I said to myself, like, I will never, at least in the city where I'm from, because I've been through a lot too, in the city that I'm from, and I've worked from people that were assholes. I worked for people that were cool too, but I've worked for a lot of just a lot of crazy experience. But the good thing is that I've had a lot of experiences and still continue to. But my point is that yeah, man, in the city that I'm from, I said I will never work in that city ever again. Like, I don't give a F. Like, I don't want to lose my place. I don't want to, go through that. I don't want to be able to not be able to pay bills. But I said, yo, if that happens, and that, like, God forbid I have to sleep in my car or something like that, whatever, man, because I ain't going back to work for these assholes. I ain't going back to work for these assholes. Like, beatGrade, like, I believe in this too much. I believe that this is my purpose and this is what I'm here for. Like, I'm here to discuss the real hip hop and be about hip hop and rap and make music. And I'm not supposed to be sitting in a desk office all day. I mean, I'm at a desk right now, but at least it's my desk. It's the desk that I built. You know what I'm saying? I built this desk. That's the desk I'm gonna sit at. Is the desk that I built.
Oh yeah.
Not somebody else's desk. And that's my destiny now. So I feel you, man, in a way. Like, you got to follow your destiny, man. Like, you at a path right now where it's time to start over, I think. And it's time to, like, follow your destiny.
It ain't easy, I'll tell you that.
Nothing's easy, man. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I always think. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Who doesn't want to do what they love to do for a living?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to do what they love to do for a living? So it's like, yeah, man, it ain't easy. You're right. It's not supposed to be easy. For whatever reason, that's the way the universe is. But
I feel like God does it for a reason, man. He throws obstacles in your way to see if you're tough enough, you're strong enough to overcome it and survive. Because those are the souls he wants up with him.
I mean, it's all about what you believe in. It's all about what you believe in. Whatever gets you to the point that you need to get to. But like I said, man, from what I hear right now, it sounds like you know what's up. Like, you don't sound like you don't have any mental issues or anything like that. Like, you sound like you know what's up. And from what you told me, you were in Vegas, a cook. I mean, I've been to Vegas plenty of times. I got friends in Vegas. Shout out to my homies that are in Henderson and Vegas and other parts. And they tell me there's a bunch of great restaurants out there. So if you're cooking in Vegas, that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. There's a lot of 5-star restaurants. That's where everybody's traveling from all over the world. You got people coming from all over the world to go to those restaurants.
Yeah.
So if you're cooking or have that experience of cooking in places like that, let's just say I believe that you can get back on your feet, man. I believe it.
Yeah, I do. I do. It's just, I don't, just right now, it's like, I'm in that spot, where
And you're gonna get
there's
yourself out of it. How
only
old are
way
you?
is up. Only way is up.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
52.
You sound younger.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And you still are young. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get out there, man. Get out there and do your thing, man. I believe in you.
Well, like I said, it's gonna be a new chapter.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. I'm about to do the same thing.
And if I'm not good mentally and all that, then my kids can't be good. So,
like I said, I think in your situation, it would be good to take a trip out of the country for just like a few weeks to a month if you can, and then clear your head, and then come back to the States and handle what you got to handle. Go get your passport. Just trust me on this, man, because I did the same. I'm telling you this from experience. I'm not just saying this to say this to you. I've actually done this myself, and I think it was the greatest thing I've ever done. And I'm telling you right now, like, get your passport. You might as well get your passport now, because I'm gonna tell you right now, from my experience, they've actually been making it harder to get passports, or not harder, but it's becoming more expensive. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, when I got my passport, because I got my passport a while ago, thankfully, and when I got mine, it was like $100 or something like that. Now it's like almost $200 or getting close to that. So it's like, yeah, they're making it a little bit more difficult, man. And I think you got to sign more paperwork and check more boxes and stuff. So yeah, it's starting to change a little bit. It's like, it almost seems like it's like they don't want you to leave the country. Well, yeah, let me not say too much, but trust me on this. If you want to, I recommend, shall I say, and suggest that you get your passport, go out of the country for a few weeks. Just plan for a few weeks, but I would say at least a month, because especially if you're going far, you want to stay out there for a minute. So go out there for a month. Your kids sounds like they'll be fine, and then you can come back. I bet you will clear your head. You'll have a different way of life. Probably experience a lot of different things. Come back feeling good, man. And then get back on your feet, and then get that job, get that career going again, get yourself a place to stay. Then take care of what you got to take care of. But you know what I'm gonna do, Brent? I'm gonna send you or send me a DM. You know what I mean? Once we get up out of here, like send me a DM of your link or email. Yeah, send me your email or something in the DM, and I'll have my boy email you. Cause you should definitely speak to the other crew that I work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Who's your top 5, Brent? Or what's the music that gets you through the day? Just before I let you go, what did you listen to?
My number one, Spice One.
Oh, okay. Word up. Bay Area.
And
right, he from
and
Oakland,
I don't know
right?
if you knew this. I just found it out.
Where was he from again?
Last week.
Spice One, was he from Oakland?
Oakland.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Let me just fact check that.
But I didn't know that he was picked
Spice
by
One.
the what are the brothers' names that did Menace to Society, the movie?
Oh, the Hughes brothers.
The Hughes brothers.
Yeah.
They had him cast for the number one role in that movie.
Who, Spice One? To
Trey.
play what?
Trey.
O-Dog?
Trey.
Oh, Trey. I forgot who Trey was. It's been a minute since I've seen that movie. But
Trey's his friend, the one that has the green 5.0 that he.
Oh, yeah.
Lives with his grandparents.
He gets shot in the movie too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, they had him. Like he was supposed to be that guy.
Why didn't he?
Something happened with all his producers and everything like that, and they fucked it up, I guess. Like, because then after that, they tried to get him to be O-Dog's part.
Well, wasn't Tupac supposed to play
O-Dog
O-Dog too?
Him too.
Yeah, Tupac.
And
he beat
but I
up
feel
the
like
Hughes
they
brothers.
got the right guy for it.
Oh,
The
Lawrence
right guy they
Tate
got
did a
for it.
great job.
Lawrence Tate did. Because you can't see anybody else playing him after
And
that.
not only that, but like Lawrence Tate became famous after that role.
Dude.
Like that's the role that made him.
He did.
That's the role that made him. You know what's funny is that I actually used to kick it with the homie that played Kane, Tyrell. I used to kick it with that dude because I'm from LA, so he stayed in LA too.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so I know Tyrell. I don't really
Yeah, I
know him
just
like
feel
that,
like-
but he
yeah.
used to chill. Like we used to play ball. We used to ball outside of the basketball and all that. So
right on.
Yeah. No, he used to ball with us. He played basketball. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
Tyrell his name is Tyrell Turner or something, but he's the one who played Kane. O-Dog's homie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were playing basketball. Speaking of women and all the shit we're talking about, we were playing basketball, and one of my other homies. I don't really talk to him no more because we went through some shit. But it was like me, my
And I
other
said
homie.
Trey, huh? It's Kane. You're right. Kane. That's
Yeah,
that's
Kane,
Spice One was supposed
K-A-N-E.
to play Kane.
Yeah, but his
He was
real
supposed
name,
to be Kane.
his real name is Tyrell, I think. Tyrell.
Tyrell.
Yeah, I know him. I know these actors are by their. I don't. If you call him Kane, they're gonna look at you like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? Like that ain't my
Right,
name.
right.
That's a character I played. He's like, but yeah, Kane. He played Kane, but yeah, no, he was cool. I just remember one time we were playing basketball. He was like, "Hey, where the females at? Where the ladies at?" And I was like, "Dude, you're the movie star. Like, tell us where the ladies are at." Like he was asking us he was asking me and my homies like, "Hey, where the females at?" I was like, "Man, you the movie star. You should be hooking that
I
up."
know. You're supposed to hook us up.
Yeah, you the one that did Menace to Society. You tell me. I told him that straight up. I didn't just think it. I said that to him. I said, "Yo, man, you the movie star. What's up?
Yeah.
Like, you hook it up. Where the females at? Where the hoes at?" That's what he said. But yeah. No, man. Growing up in LA, you gonna experience some celebrities. I went to school with Urkel too, man. But whatever. We talk about that later. I don't.
My parents graduated from a school called Garfield High School.
Garfield. Okay. That's in Alhambra, right?
Stand and Deliver. They did the movie about that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
With Lou
East
Diamond
LA. That's
Phillips.
East LA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know LA like the back of my hand, man. I'm born and raised
It was
in
all like we were Italians, Hispanic, and black.
LA. Okay.
That's it. You had East LA, you had Watts, Compton, all right there.
So
Boom.
I'm rocking right here, Compton, right here.
Hollywood, right there. Boom.
Yeah, man.
Pasadena, right there. Bam.
Yeah. All that's changed. All of it's changed too.
They say it's horrible now.
What's horrible?
The governor there has ruined everything.
Oh yeah, Gavin Newsom. Yep.
And their mayor, that one old black lady, dude.
Karen
that's
Bass.
dumb as a box of rocks, dude.
Or not that she's dumb. She is dumb, but it's not that just she's dumb. It's just that
It's not that she's dumb, but she is dumb.
she's dumb, but it's not that she's dumb. She's not dumb. Like, she knows exactly what she's doing.
I just think she's maybe a
She
little
don't care.
ignorant.
She don't care.
Yeah, that's it. Right there. She don't give a shit.
She don't give a shit. She knows what she's doing. That's why I said, like, she's not really dumb. She knows what she's doing. 'Cause
Right,
you know
she
why?
plays dumb.
You know why? You know why I know
She plays
this?
dumb.
I know this for a fact because I went to a meeting that she was at. I went to a meeting because I do stuff in the communities too. That's what a lot of people forget. And let me make sure I say this right here. I do a lot of stuff in the communities, and I was in LA working with the government offices and the mayors and people like that for a minute because I was trying to get funding from them too. And then I started seeing like how corrupt these people really are, right? And there's probably like so much I should really say here, but the few things that I will say though is that I was in the room with her, and we were having a meeting. It was a small, intimate moment with just a few people. It wasn't a lot of people. It wasn't like she was speaking in front of a bunch of people. It was like a small group of people, of
Right.
like 20 or 30 people, maybe not even really more than 30 people. And I just remember she came up and she said a few things, said what's up to a few people, and she was out. Like, she was out, yo. Like, she didn't want to answer no questions. She didn't want to talk to nobody. And I was just like, when I saw that, I thought to myself, I was like, oh yeah, she fake. She definitely phony. Like, she got up out of there real quick.
She plays dumb is what it is.
Hey, yo, not only did she come up in there and do that shit, but she was like, she was packed with security too. So it was like even if you tried to get to her to say what's up, she was like,
because I bet a bunch of people just want to thump her in the head.
Yo, well, probably, but not just that, but you know, and like I don't want to get into politics. I try to keep this hip hop. I try to keep this hip hop, but one thing I just will say real quick is like Trump, at least when I saw him at the UFC fights and all that, he was at least walking through the crowd shaking people's hands and stuff, right? And that's the dude that like ran for the president and went through.
Because he's a real person.
He ran for president and went through some shit. Whether people believe what happened or this or that, whatever. Like I said, I want to get political and probably can't.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're right. He shakes people's hands and does that. Maybe even Obama too. Like whoever. Like some people will do it, some people won't. But like her, my point is with her, she didn't do none of that, yo. Like she was out.
Nothing.
Like if she was the fucking president,
she gonna go get her hair done.
Yeah, like she didn't give a fuck, yo. Like she was just like, and people wanted to talk to her. People wanted to be like, hey, well, like, what's up?
Because they want to know some shit.
Yeah, and she was just like, oh, like peace, I'm out. And I was
exactly.
I seen that in person.
Yeah, no comment later.
Like and she knows what's up. Like where my camera is right now is how far away she was standing from me. So I know that like, I was like right there in the room with her. And it's just like, yo, people wanted to ask you some questions, and she was just like, fuck y'all.
Mouty.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, she knows what she's doing.
Oh, man, I hope I get there quick.
Yeah,
right.
she knows what she's doing.
I was going to say, I just noticed my battery is only on like 12%.
Yeah. Nah.
I got to make it to like up.
Yeah, do your thing, Brent. Hey, Brent, I appreciate you, man.
So I can plug it in.
No, I appreciate you, Brand. You said you was top 5. Hey, man, I hope everything works out in the meantime for what you got going on. But like I said, send me a DM, a message on the TikTok. And
I will. Definitely.
I'll
Cool
to you with the link for my boy.
I listen to him every day. LL, like his old shit.
Okay, word. Same here, man.
You know, like Bad. I'll listen to Bad at least 5 times a day. I don't know why, it just gets me going.
Classic, man. It's classic. But yeah, man, I'll definitely send you the link to my peoples because I think you should talk.
Right before I got on, I was listening to Crisscross, like Jump. Like,
hey, speaking of which,
my boys, man, they don't even know what that's about. I said, look at their clothes. They wearing them backwards. They started that shit. No one did that but them.
Yeah, it was old school shit. That was definitely old
school.
He's
looking and he's like, oh, his pants, his zippers in the front. I was like, yeah.
And the jersey.
I mean, in the back. And he's like, yeah.
That's some old school shit.
Oh, yeah, man.
But yeah, man, definitely hit me up on the DM, and I'm gonna have my boy respond to you. Like, send me your email, and I'll have them respond to you, and maybe you could tell your story on their stream because they definitely do that. Like, they like to talk to people that have similar stories, to you. And then
like you said, I think people, especially young men, man. Young men need to know.
Yeah, they need to know
before they're even dip into that part of their life. Like. Yeah. They need to be educated because I know they're not.
Real quick before I let you go, I just want to ask you before I let you go, what do you think about the female rap? Do you think it has something to do with the way women act in today's culture?
A little bit. Okay. Like especially that one chick, Megan Thee Stallion?
Oh, yeah. And Nicki Minaj.
All about her feet and shit.
What? Oh, yeah, she says that? She raps about her feet?
Eminem don't want those fucking feet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Crazy.
There's something about her. I don't listen to her, but I just hear that she always... Something about her feet. I don't know.
Because she got shot by Tory Lanez, allegedly.
And
he's in jail.
He
was shooting at her feet, making her dance.
Like Sugar.
Yeah, he was shooting at her feet because that's what he's in jail for. If you know the rapper Tory Lanez,
like Eddie Murphy and
yeah, exactly, Harlem Nights.
In the one movie, Harlem Nights, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shoot my.
I know all that shit. I watch all that shit. Listen to all that music. Yeah, man.
Oh, he shot me, Sugar. Oh.
That's what it is. Well, thank you, Brent. I appreciate you, fam.
I met her, and yeah.
Oh, for real.
She used to live out here, Della Reese.
Okay. Damn, I didn't know. I mean,
yeah. She was like the closest friend to Red Fox, and when he passed away years ago, she did his eulogy too.
Crazy. Well, Brent, we gonna definitely catch you on the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, fam. Hopefully, I'll get you back up on here. Hit us up on the DM, all right? I think his thing went mute anyways. So, yeah, man, that was crazy. That turned into like a whole different show, y'all. That turned into a whole different show, man. Guy talks about he had a divorce, lost his job, and now he's homeless. Whoa. Hey, I guess when you do shows like this, you're going to have some people call in, right? I remember listening to radio shows and shows like that would come in. I don't know if you guys remember, some of y'all that are from the old school. Y'all remember the Love Line? I used to listen to that show on Power 106. Or was it, or K-Rock or something like that. Yeah, the Love Line. But everybody knows the Love Line, right? Yeah, right. Allegedly she was. Dan, the comments might be coming in a little slow, but I see you, Cortez, man. Yeah, man. Maybe that's what this show, beatGrade, could technically turn into low-key. Like, we could technically low-key turn into the Love Line. But, like, they would talk about real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff that was going on in the culture and the community. Of course, it was more about dating stuff. But, like, they would get these weird calls. And I remember it was a show that I used to tune into. Like, I would turn on the radio because, like, other people started talking about it. And they're like, oh, you heard this show? This is before social media. So, it's almost like, when I think about it, it's almost kind of like the first social media. Let's pull it up since we're talking about it right now. Yeah, it's almost like the first social media because you would have people come on the show and talk about like their issues or what's going on in their dating lives or all that types of stuff. And it's like very similar to what you hear on social media or TikTok. I think this is it right here. It wasn't like Jimmy Kimmel part of it or Adam Carolla or one of them dudes. But I remember when I listened to the show, it would be like some weird crap, you know what I'm saying, where people would call in, or not crap, I should say, but things where people would call in and like all of a sudden it's like they're going through some like craziness, you know what I mean? And it's like, whoa, like now you're like, whoa. Hey, this is off topic a little bit, but maybe it's a little bit on topic too. It might have a little bit something to do with what we're talking about here, but yeah. Oh, yeah, shout out Cortez. You said that was a good call. Yeah, man, thank you. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it was a good call. Like, it was a call that was needed to be heard. Like, it kind of, like, made me think about things. Like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I be thinking about things, but, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you have a call like that and a reminder, it's like, hey, don't get lazy. Don't get lazy. Not saying that that's what was happening to that brother, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, don't get complacent. Like, be aware that things could shift. There's a possibility that things could shift. And are you aware of that? Yeah, man. And, whew. Yeah, man. I get it, man. Like, a woman could have that type of a power over a man where she can make him, like, lose his mind in a way. Luckily, it sounds like they're doing it the right way. Like, they just, you know, they're going on about their business and doing what they got to do, which is what you got to do. But I also feel that, yeah, like we were saying right before the call ended, that there's a possibility that the music could be portraying why people act the way they do. And that's what I want to go back to real quick. Oh, yeah, we got to hear this stupid Damon Dash thing, I think. But let me stay on topic with this. Like, see, I had this Lotto thing playing. Perfect timing. I'm glad this came up on my screen. Hope you guys are doing good, man. My birthday's coming up, too. So, you know, just letting you know. I'm wondering if I should do a stream on my birthday or not. You know, I'm thinking about it. Or I might just take the day off. But, you know, I'm going hard, man. I'm going hard the rest of this year. Like, I'm streaming. I'm going to stream, like, almost every day if I can. But I'm thinking about I might take my birthday off. Yo. Homeboy called in on the stream and is homeless. Wife cheated on him and left him. Like, yo, man, I gotta tell you, that just kind of, in a weird way, like, I know it sounds weird, but y'all will understand what I'm saying if I can explain this correctly. It motivated me. It motivated me to do what I want to do. Because you could have the perfect plan sometimes. And this has happened to me too in some ways. You could have the perfect plan and think everything is cool. And like, yo, this is how we going to do this. And this is how it's going to go down. And this is the person that I'm going to do business with. And this is the person I'm going to marry. And this is what's going to happen. We're going to have these kids. And this is how the kids are going to act. And this is how I'm going to raise the kids. Not saying that it couldn't possibly happen if you have a plan like that. I'm not saying that. Everything could definitely work out if you have a plan. But I think the reality...
bitches need love too. Need love too. Bad bitches need love too.
I think the reality is that there's a possibility that it might not. It might not work out the way you want it. So you have to be prepared for that. Now, I think that there's certain ways that we can respond to it. We could be like, all right, if this doesn't work out, then I'm going to do this. But there could also be the situation where it's like, if this doesn't work out, who gives an F? I'm going to make it work one way or the other. And that's where I'm at right now for me. I'm at that place where I'm like, I'm going to make it work one way or another. As a matter of fact, that should be the title of one of my albums. I think I just figured out the title of my next album. I'm going to make it work one way or another. Isn't there a song called that? But yeah, man, shout out to Brent. Shout out to Brent. He definitely made me think of a few things, man. Yeah, we got his Cashapp right here. $ Brent Marinaro. Send him some funds if you guys can. Hopefully you can support the stream too. Send us all some funds. Because, like I said, man, I don't plan to go work for nobody else either. And this is what I feel that I need to do, want to do. And as I mentioned earlier, it's my purpose. That's why we're here. But yeah, $ Brent Mariano. I'll spell that out. Brent as in BRENT. Mariano MARINARO. Yeah, man. Shout you out. Everybody needs some donations. So if you can give it, that helps. And what I always say for me is that even $1 helps. Even $1 helps. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, is this enough? Is that enough? Or, oh, I don't have like $20 or $50 or $100 to send you. That's cool, man. It could just be $1. That helps out to do what it is that I need to do. So I thank you guys for that. Yeah, shout out Cortez Smith, man. I appreciate you for asking some of the questions that you were asking. Because even though he might not have saw them all coming in, which they should have, and I'm glad that at least the comments on YouTube, I hope, are coming in on the screen. But for some reason, the TikTok weren't coming up on the screen. But yeah, man, I'm glad you think that it was a good call because, wow, that was weird. I mean, not that it was weird, but it was just like, wow, man. We're talking about hip hop, and who knew we were going to go in that direction, right? But, hey, isn't that the purpose of hip hop? We're supposed to be out here saving lives. We're supposed to be out here helping people. That's what the culture is all about. That's what one brother was saying yesterday, where he was saying, like, we used to be about men's causes or things that were happening to the men and social justice. And we obviously see that there's some issues that are going on out there in the streets. We obviously see that. So it only makes sense that this is what people want to hear and this is what people want to talk about. And that's why I do what I do. Because like I said the other days, as you guys know that have followed me before, a lot of these podcasters out here, these hip-hop so-called podcasters or journalists, they ain't saying nothing. They're not talking about anything, man. And I could say right here, this call that we just had come in about this man has a family that he lost due to infidelity, and now you're looking at starting over halfway through a century or more than halfway through a century. Yo, that's something that we need to pay attention to about, wait, what's going on in this world? And there's no type of help or support for a brother like that or somebody that's going through something like that. I find that very interesting. So yeah, man, I feel like the music, to bring it back to that, I know some people are like, what does music have to do? Like, music is very powerful. If you didn't hear one thing that he said, he actually said that music is what helps him get through what he's going through. Imagine that. Imagine that. Somebody who had lost everything. Like, let me speak on that just for a second. Imagine that. Someone who just lost pretty much everything. A home that he built, a family, wife and children, lost everything to infidelity. And then when he calls in to tell us his story, the one thing he tells us is that music is what helps get him through it. Music is what helps get him through it. That should tell you right there how powerful music is. That should tell you right there the power of music. And you see, that's the problem, is that I think that there's so many people and so many situations out there that take it for granted. You know what I mean? Like, we take this for granted, y'all. Hold on. Just want to make sure I got something coming up. There we go. Yeah, y'all. We take it for granted. Like how we have this what's her name? Let's play this back real quick, even though if it gets flagged, who cares? Look at this. Look at this.
Bad bitches need love too. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Skirt, skirt, two. Skirt, skirt. Yeah. Gangsta bitches need love too. Bad bitches need love too. Real bitches need love too. Rich bitches need love too. Get money. I spaz on the beach. Oh honey, no honeys.
Get money. Yeah, I spaz on the beat. Like, yo, how many times have we not heard Lotto rap about getting money? How many times, yo? Like, doesn't it get old? This is what I was saying earlier about Future. Doesn't it get old that we have to keep hearing Young Miami, which I'll play next, and Lotto just keep rapping about get money. I mean, I swear, she literally really does just rap about the same thing. Yeah, like she literally raps about the same thing. I don't think she raps about anything else.
That's for all my scammers and my get money bitches.
Wait, let's play this. I mean, some of the beats are cool. I ain't gonna front. Like, I can't front, right? I guess I'd be kind of front if I said, oh, the beats are whack. The beats are trash. Like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the beats are trash, but it's like, didn't we talk about this earlier? Where we talked about the women that are in this industry. Are we gonna play that? I know I keep saying we're gonna play that Dame Dash. I'd be like, thinking like, should we play that? Because it's just so stupid. I don't know if we should play it. This is the girl, don't forget, that Diddy was also having in the freak offs, but she hasn't said nothing about Diddy, which is good. She's kept her mouth quiet about Diddy. But yeah, Young Miami. Scammers. Is that what the song is about? Scammers?
Miami. That's for all my scammers.
Yeah, let's see if it plays. I mean, we can't
And
really
my
play
get
it.
money bitches.
Where all my scamming ass niggas at? Spending that money fast. 20, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, going that go, y'all bad. Boosting bitches, where y'all at? Stuffing that shit in y'all bag. Just to flip it, pop some tags. Girl, going that go, y'all bad.
Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Yeah.
All right.
Going ham in his bitch. He a shooter, I'm a shooter. I blam me a bitch. Half a ticket on my neck. This ain't even half for my kid. Party crash, they think I wreck. Niggas green, I think they Shrek. I can't lie, I'm filthy rich. That's why my name stay in some mess. Bitches ran off with the flow, but you know who did it best. If you like that, send a low. All that shit gon' get addressed. Booty shorts, I wear the pants though. I'm just a girl, but I'm the man ho. Huh.
I'm just a girl, but I'm the man ho. You see what I'm saying? That's where these women are coming off at now. Like, this is what they're talking about now. We in this type of generation now of women that are talking about getting money, scamming people, robbing people, clapping on people, doing all that. Bah, 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 bah. Yo, man. Lotto just said it right here. Like, I was really just contemplating the lyrics that she said in my head. But she said like she's the female, but I'm the man ho, or something like that. It's just like, wait a second. These women are acting way too masculine. They acting way too masculine. And this is what I was going back to, what I was saying to the brother Brent about how maybe he just needs to take a trip out of America for a minute. Because the women in America and American culture have been taught to be too masculine. And this brings me to my point. This is a full circle of why this has to do with hip hop. Like, now that I think about it, I see why he called in on this show. I see why, Brent. I see why you called in on the show, because you could probably feel subconsciously that the music is putting the frequency off somehow, some way with these women. And maybe this also has something to do with Future too as well. Or Drake. Like, you know, this is what Kendrick probably was saying to Drake in a certain way about the music that he would do. Like, hey man, your music is just all about like hooking up with girls and this and that and partying. Like, you don't have no consciousness or no substance, you know, no type of reality in your music. I think that's what Kendrick was basically saying to Drake. You see, and that's where we're at now. That is where we are at now, man. MM, let me see if I see your comment. MM Lo-Fi 333, you said it was disappointing like a lot of music this year. Pharrell needs to retire. Yeah, I've heard that before. I actually could agree with you on that. You said, I need Future to lock in and actually sing more. Okay. Maybe some people wanted to hear him rap. Maybe that's why he might be singing more on this. You said this music is definitely meant to influence women. Cortez Smith, you're talking about the women that are rapping? You said you always hear Gen Z women calling men their hoes. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you know, you're right about that though, man. There was a time where women didn't talk to men like that. We don't look for Drake for substance though. Drake was looked for yeah. I agree with you on that. I mean, like with Drake, I feel that I feel like he put some substance on the new album though. On the new album, Iceman, I feel like Drake came with some substance, but I feel that yeah. I feel that overall Drake didn't have substance. You're right about that. Yeah, the female rappers. Yeah, man, I agree with you. I agree with you. And Drake definitely did have substance at first, but then something happened. Here, I'm gonna jump back on for y'all on the talk. Yeah, Drake definitely had some substance. He lost it a little bit. And then I think overall, Kendrick came back in and checked his ass. That's what happened. Like, Kendrick came back in and checked him and had to let him know, like, hey, man, you know, you're kind of tripping, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is what's up. And sometimes that's just what it is. Hold on. I'm going to jump back on the talk. I was actually about to get up out of here, but you guys are asking some good questions on the stream, so I thought like maybe I'll keep it going just a little bit longer. I was actually about to get up out of here, but I think I'll go for like another 10 minutes or so. I'll probably go for like another 5 or 10 minutes. Because I was just thinking, man. Like, yeah, how homeboy Brent had called in here, man. That kind of had me going for a minute. Like, I was like, damn, man. Just like, whoa. Like, he made me, like, come back to reality in a way where I was just like, whoa. All right. Shit. Am I doing this all wrong? Like, yo, man. What am I doing? Cake Man, you said J. Cole fault. Future gonna save the summer. He finna wash out Iceman. You really think so? I mean, I heard that. You really think so, Cake Man 95? I heard that Drake is on the album. I mean, the album's already dropped now. We're still streaming. That's probably where everybody's at, because usually we have a way more people up in here on TikTok. But I think right now, I think it's probably because the album has already dropped and everybody's probably checking out the album. But you sure about that? That he's going to watch Iceman? Because Iceman was a pretty good album, man. Like, you sure about that? There were some people that came on the call right before you that said the same thing. They were like, oh, the streets F with Future, or everybody S with Future. But then once I started explaining my point and explaining like, yeah, Future might have sold a lot of records. He might have had a lot of hits. You know, the ladies like him. The ladies want to hear that stuff. I agree with all that. But you know what the difference is? Is that Well, I think he's going to do something different. Like I said, this album, I think he's going to come different. He's going to have to. He's going to have to. But I think some of Future's albums or tracks or verses that he did before this, I feel all sounded the same. A lot of it sounded the same. He might have a few good tracks here and there, but let me just tell y'all, man, Future, I'm going to tell you what me and my homies say. Overrated. Yeah, that's what we say, man. I got to be real with you. I got to keep it real with you. In my personal opinion, and let's pull it back up for context. In my personal opinion, and I'm going to go back to the Dame Dash in a minute. Future is the most overrated rapper. Let's play this for context.
Other people will do your dirty work, like your man Stugotz, Jay-Z. That's why I be mad with him, because he won't give niggas a fair one. Instead, he wants people to say I'm talking about him instead of. So, you know when someone, like a champ gets in the ring, right. He won the fight, and then someone else says, yo, give me my fair one. I want to, and he calls you out. That's what I've been doing.
Thank you, Cake Man. You said overrated, but I'll give his hit here and there. Cortez Smith, you said to each his own, but my ears hurt when I hear Future. Yeah, exactly. NBA, the most overrated rapper. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they're both overrated. I think NBA is overrated, and I think Future is overrated. I think they're both overrated. I mean, like I said before on the call, man, I think Future has a few good melodies, but I think overall, his music just sounds the same. He just sounds like everybody else. I mean, no, he doesn't sound like everybody else. I take that back. He doesn't sound like everybody else. There's a lot of rappers that sound like him. Because, yeah, he is one of the pioneers of mumble rap. But that's my point. Like, the reason why rap sounds like trash right now is because of him. Like, he is one of the pioneers who contributed to the trash rappers. And before him, it was Lil Wayne. Like, Lil Wayne, and to speak on some of your guys' comments, Lil Wayne is the reason why we have an NBA Youngboy. Like, if you really think about it, like, NBA Youngboy is very similar to the way Lil Wayne was when Lil Wayne first came out. He's very similar.
I'm just a fighter that wants a fair one.
Right, just calling them out.
I'm calling you out. That's not talking about you. It's, I need that title. See, everyone thinks he has the right to that title, whatever title that is. You see what I'm saying? Title? You see what I did there?
Right.
Well, let me run this back. I'm going to run this back.
I don't think he deserves that title, and I think I should have it. And I guess I'm going to have to expect a good fight. Warriors don't expect respect when you hide and you send other people to do your dirty work, like your man Stugotz, Jay-Z. That's why I be mad with him, because he won't give niggas a fair one. Instead, he wants people to say I'm talking about him instead of. So, you know when someone, like a champ gets in the ring, right. He won the fight, and then someone else says, yo, give me my fair one. I want to, and he calls you out. That's what I've been doing. I'm just a fighter that wants a fair one.
Right, just calling them out.
I'm calling you out. That's not talking about you. It's, I need that title. See, everyone thinks he has the right to that title, whatever title that is. You see what I'm saying? Title? You see what I did there?
Right.
I don't think he deserves that title, and I think I should have respect.
Let me run it back one more time.
Warriors don't expect respect when you hide and you send other people to do your dirty work, like your man Stugotz, Jay-Z. That's why I be mad with him, because he won't give niggas a fair one. Instead, he wants people to say I'm talking about him instead of. So, you know when someone, like a champ gets in the ring, right. He won the fight, and then someone else says, yo, give me my fair one. I want to, and he calls you out. That's what I've been doing. I'm just a fighter that wants a fair one.
Right, just calling them out.
I'm calling you out. That's not talking about you. It's, I need that title. See, everyone thinks he has the right to that title, whatever title that is. You see what I'm saying? Title? You see what I did there?
Right.
I don't think he deserves that title, and I think I should have it. And I guess I'm going to have to take it. Pause. And no one sees and understands the warriorness in this. If he's the top dog, I'm calling the top dog out. When I was talking about football, I called Jerry Jones out. I'm not going to call the softest nigga on the block out. Pause. I need the one that y'all think is the toughest. And y'all seem to think Broccoli Head, Naomi Camel, and every other funny thing that I've said to you, and he ain't going to say shit back. And if he does, I'll respect it, and it better be a good swing, and if it lands, you know, kudos.
So what do you feel about everybody, like, because, you know, I read the comments, you know, I know you don't.
That's them.
So in the algorithm, they talked about you're sensitive about
no
reasonable doubt going to Target and the concerts
no, I'm
coming
just
up.
dead at him. We're at war. I don't give a fuck what it is. Once he said my name, see, people don't know about war. You see how
you don't rap, so how else can you approach?
I'm talking about war.
Okay.
You see how Putin's over there blowing up buildings?
Right.
Unless all buildings got to go.
Right.
When we at war, everything goes. So once he said my name, see, niggas don't be at war. They be like, chill. Like, you don't get in a fight and chill. You swing till niggas is on their back. Pause. So he's not on his back yet. I still see that stupid afro. So to me, he started it. He been hiding behind people. Y'all could think it's hating. He got the title, and y'all think he's that guy. I need that title. I'm taking it. I need a fair one. Jump into the ring.
So you don't feel any kind of way. You don't feel any way about people saying that it's like
again.
You
saw how they saying.
He said, "Lay niggas back." Pause. This dude says pause way too much. But shout out Dame Dash. I worked with Dame Dash for a minute.
I'm taking it. I need a fair one. Jump into the ring.
So you don't feel any kind of way. You don't feel any way about people saying that it's like
again. You saw how they saying he's buying people to actually show up.
Yeah.
You don't think they're buying bots to say these things? Wouldn't that be logical? You don't
Makes sense.
Allegedly. See, when I was saying that, I was bugging, but now everybody is seeing that Charlemagne allegedly works for them, and I guess they were doing business relations with them. It was obvious to me years ago, but y'all call that hating. Truth telling that people don't like is not hating. You understand what I mean?
Right, absolutely.
Being mad at somebody for winning for no reason because you're not winning, now that's hating.
Let's speak on that in just a second with Dame Dash. Just want to grab a few things real quick. Jay-Z's show is tonight, Yankee Stadium, the opening, Reasonable Doubt, you know what I mean? Dame Dash is over here talking his trash. There was one thing, I mean, a lot of stuff, you know, like they say, I don't know if I can really believe everything that he's saying, but there was one thing that he did say.
Be logical. You don't allegedly. See, when I was saying that, I was bugging, but now everybody is seeing that Charlemagne allegedly works for them.
Oh, that's the point I wanted to make. Was that, and you're right. Now that I think about it, before we get up out of here, I should probably bring this part up. That Charlemagne just posted, or not Charlemagne. I didn't even know that our mic was messed up like that. Hold on for a second, y'all. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Make sure y'all tell me in the comments if y'all hear me. But I'll just say this real quick before we get up out of here. Charlemagne just did an interview with academics because in case you guys don't know, they had this beef. There it is. Yeah, they had this beef. And he just went up there and said this right here. Or posted this, shall I say. But you know this interview is about to go viral. And the reason why I pulled this up real quick is because what's this called? Dame Dash just basically went up there and said that Charlemagne works with Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Now, what's the problem with that? Nothing. But I guess it's because they don't like the fact that he was promoting all them casinos or something like that. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let's see what we can.
Worse than I don't know. Maybe like worse than I don't know. Maybe like effect worse than two. You know much litigation they've had just alone in Jersey. The mere fact is this: y'all took Drake, and these are entities that y'all don't really like, and y'all are saying these are 4 to 5 lawsuits. We've not seen them litigated. One was in Virginia, just got thrown out. Worse than I don't know. Maybe like. Worse than I don't know. Maybe like effect worse than two. You know much litigation they've had just alone in Jersey. The mere fact is this: y'all took Drake, and these are entities that y'all don't really like, and y'all are saying these are 4 to 5 lawsuits. We've not seen them litigated. One was in Virginia, just got thrown out. They're also making claims, and this is where I said, like, if it was someone that you weren't worse than I don't know. Maybe like effect worse than two. You know much litigation they've had just alone in Jersey. The mere fact is this: y'all took Drake, and these are entities that y'all don't really like, and y'all are saying these are 4 to 5 lawsuits. We've not seen them litigated. One was in Virginia, just got thrown out. They're also making claims, and this is where I said, like, if it was someone that.
So all I said is that
you weren't worse than I don't know. Maybe like effect worse than.
Yeah. Y'all see this? All I'm saying is this, man. We are one of the first people to see this. And yeah, man, we gonna see what happens. I appreciate y'all though, man. Was there anything you guys want to say before I get up out of here? I'm about to get up out of here in the next few minutes, but I appreciate y'all that chimed in. Man, what a call! What some calls that we had here today, man. We had some interesting calls. I really gotta say, like, some very, very interesting calls. But yeah, man, I thank all of y'all that tuned in. You know, probably about to get up out of here, see what's up. Yeah. Thank you though, Cortez Smith, for chiming in. and doing all that, I appreciate you, fam. Like, thank you. You know, thank you to everybody that like always comes through and supports, man. You know what I mean? Hold on. And yes, I'll just say this too real quick. When they put that interview up, we're going to definitely cover that. And we're going to also be back for the stream with Jay-Z and Rockefeller and all that. So make sure that you guys stay tuned for that as well. I appreciate y'all. And